until yesterday. Why did that happen for the Ramblers CT? Why was Loyola yesterday able to finish off a comeback like that and get a huge win?
Well, first, you can just read body language, just pick them on the vibes and the chatter from the team, and just that belief factor was there. I mean, I think earlier in the season when we get down double digits, you can start reading guys shoulders start slumping a little bit, heads down, and then we get guys starting to go off on their own trying to play hero ball. But yeah, that didn't happen yesterday afternoon. Guys just stayed the course and just executing their game plan. And they started getting stops on the defensive end. I know offensive rebounding was something that we knew that we needed to clean up. And with the exception of like a little burst in the early part of the second half, I think we pretty much did a good job of that. So during that run, we limited Richmond to one shot, closed out the possessions, and then we did a better job getting out in transition, creating some opportunities for our guys, and then just running our stuff side to side, and we were able to get whatever we wanted.
Ended up winning the rebounding battle yesterday, plus 11. Both games of Richmond this year, Loyola out-rebounded them by double figures. It's that's something that the Ramblers have done 3 times this year, and they're 6-9 this year when they win the rebounding margin. 6-3 this season when the opponent shoots under 40%. Ramblers are 4-1 when they shoot 50% or better. Have allowed less than 70 points to 4 of the last 6 opponents in 4 of the last 6 games. And the opponent has been under 40% in 5 of the last 9. So, again, this is all sort of dating back to that Fordham game, which I know was part of a 4-game losing streak. You had Fordham, St. Joe's lost, then beat Richmond, the tough battle with St. Louis, and then GW to end up the regular season and this Richmond game. So you're looking at, the last 6 games is sort of what I just pointed out there, where the Ramblers have been able to the rotation has shortened for sure. And, of course, you'd love to have everybody healthy and in the lineup. Chuck Love, Justin Moore, Kamani Winsu. Of course, we want them on the floor 100%. But how much is there to the idea of, like, Cade Dotson just knows, all right, I'm the point guard. There's no one really behind me. Caleb Reese is hurt. There's no one really behind me. Day Wilk will take some minutes as that role. And Day Wilk is like, all right, I'm the 2 guard. Like I'm barely coming out of this game. And is there something to that to just sort of know, all right, this is my role, and no one's coming in behind me?
Yeah, a little bit. I think it kind of plays into what Drew's really trying to do, just simplifying game plan. So, you talk about guys. It's very clear where your position is, and then Drew has talked about, or if you just watch him with the play calling. So it's like we're running play 1, play 2, play 3, and it's like it's keeping it very, very simple. And then also I think from in other parts, something I picked up on when we were talking to Chris Huey yesterday. If guys make a mistake and get subbed out, they know they're going to get another crack at it. So it's like, okay, I can't hang my head and sulk. Like I have to just understand, learn from what just happened, and then you got to think next play. Just keep things moving.
As the Ramblers play here in the A10 tournament in Pittsburgh, we want to thank Caputo Cheese, Ticket E-Store, the law firm of Kupiec and Martin, and PNC Bank for sponsoring the hunt for hardware this season. Of course, CT and I last night had a terrific dinner with Nat Caputo of Caputo Cheese and Dave Kupiec of Kupiec and Martin. And, of course, our fearless leader, general manager Kyle Krieger, was there as well. I think actually he paid for it, so good on Kyle. A great steak and seafood dinner at a fantastic local establishment. All right, we'll take a break here on the pregame show, and when we come back, we'll send it over to Nate Gill. More of a look at this matchup as the Ramblers get ready to take on the Davidson Wildcats, who, of course, have beaten the Ramblers twice during the regular season. That's coming up next here on the Ramblers Sports Network from Learfield.
The Sister Jean Legacy Collection has arrived, offering fans a meaningful way to honor her remarkable life and enduring spirit. Visit the Loyola bookstore or stop by the Rambler Team Shop during men's basketball games to shop the collection in person. You'll find apparel, gifts, and exclusive designs created to celebrate Sister Jean's legacy. To view the full line anytime, go to LoyolaRamblers.com and select the Sister Jean tab. Celebrate a Loyola legend with the Sister Jean Legacy Collection.
Loyola Medicine, the official health system and sports medicine sponsor of Loyola Athletics, is making it easier than ever to find the right provider on a date and time that work with your busy schedule. Using the My Loyola online self-scheduling tool, you can make your next appointment in under a minute. Choose from over 30 specialties, in-person appointments or virtual visits, and your preferred date and time, then confirm and schedule. Head to loyolamedicine.org/schedule now to make your appointment today.
Welcome back to the pregame show as the Ramblers get set to take on Davidson in the second round of the 2026 Atlantic 10 tournament from PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. The A10 celebrating its 50th anniversary, where it all started, and we do get a second day of action from our Ramblers after they stormed back yesterday afternoon against the Richmond Spiders, defeating Richmond for the second time in the past 2 weeks. Richmond at one point held a 97.4% chance to win. That's where their odds peaked. And yet the Ramblers found a way to pull it off late behind Joshua Ola Joseph's 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Not quite a Bam Adebayo performance, but still a massive day for J.O.J. as the Ramblers find a way to survive the first round. Again, fairly unfamiliar territory. Now the single bye teams come into play at a full day of action today, this being the nightcap as the fourth and final game. On the 6th seed, the Davidson Wildcats are the next opponent for our Ramblers. Now, Davidson and Loyola did meet twice throughout the regular season this year, both, of course, in the calendar year of 2026, as well as already their third meeting of the season. They were not able to overcome Davidson in either of their meetings earlier this season. Of course, first losing to them on January 7th at home, a score of 79-64, and then challenged them again on February the 6th in North Carolina, losing that one by 20, 84-64. So the Ramblers are yet to give Davidson a competitive game yet this year, but as we know, Loyola is playing their best ball of the entire season and fresh off a win, while Davidson has been resting for assume about at least a week and a half. You would think that Loyola would have a little more momentum heading into this one. As yes, Davison's last game was Saturday, March 7th. Barely stuck by St. Bonaventure, who was also victorious again yesterday's first round, scoring 99 points to them. But the Ramblers will have to figure out a way to contain Davidson this third time around. And as you can imagine, they are underdogs heading into this one as well. 6.5 point favorites are the Davidson Wildcats. Loyola is plus 285 on DraftKings to pull this one off. But they just got their 5th conference win of the season. Again, feeling pretty good. Their first meeting with Davidson, as we take a look back to January 7th, that 15-point loss at Gentile Arena. It was just their third game in A10 play for the both of them. Quite a game from Parker Fredrickson of Davidson. Dropped 27. He was 8 of 11 from the floor, 6 of 8 from 3 points, and perfect 5 for 5 at the free throw line. He was certainly tough to contain in that one. A lot of bench points for them as well. You got 15 from Roberts Blums and 11 from Nick Koval. Loyola only had, they did have actually 3 players reach double digits. Humani Hansu and Nick Anderson both hit 13, so they were the leading scorers for Loyola that day. Tough shooting day. All around. Miles was 2 of 10 from the floor. Day Wilk was 1 of 11 and 1 for 10 from 3. They didn't really shoot the 3 ball a whole lot. They only shot 23. They were 6 of 23 as compared to Davidson's 14 of 32. Davidson just shot the ball much better in that game. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Loyola really hit a cold streak around that time of year. But the next matchup, which was just shy of a month later, February 6th, was somehow worse, 84-64. Their leading scorer at that time actually was Roberts Blums with 16. Miles actually led the way for Loyola with 17 points and 7 rebounds. Those were both team highs for the Ramblers that night. Pretty unfortunate, though, overall, to lose by 20 to a team that beat you by 15 earlier in the season. This one, a much taller task for the Ramblers than yesterday's Richmond matchup was. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Miles was 8 of 11 from the floor, though, on his 17-point performance, 7 rebounds as well, 6 of them defensive. It's always good to see. Loyola just did not get a lot of bench points. And again, Robert Splums, 16 points off the bench, was their leading scorer in that game. Friedrichsen was held to just 15 that game, but that's still a pretty good performance. They're definitely going to have to find ways to contain Blums and Friedrichsen. They have burned them twice now. But with the new zone defense that Loyola has been running, you would think that they would be able to fare a little bit better, especially the way they're playing. Davidson, though, is playing some decent ball as of late as well. They won their final game on the 7th against St. Bonaventure, as I mentioned before. Gave St. Joseph's quite a battle in North Carolina on the 4th as well, losing by just 3. St. Joseph's, the hottest team in the Atlantic 10 heading into this tournament. I will touch on that a little bit more later. They also beat LaSalle on March 1st. So they are 2-1 in a month, and their loss, pretty understandable, only 3-point loss. Beat Duquesne before that as well, if you go back to the 25th. So they did win 3 out of their last 4. And 4 of their last 6 as well. So again, playing pretty decent ball. And like I was saying, same 2 guys, Splums, Friedrichsen, that were able to burn Loyola both times. Loyola's really going to have to get their shooting going in this one, which again has been much better, as we saw yesterday. If the Ramblers are able to survive this matchup with Davidson, they'll have another opponent who also defeated them twice this year in the St. Joseph's Hawks. St. Joseph's, as I just mentioned a moment ago, red hot. They won their last 6 games in a row, including a February 21st win over our Ramblers, 75-61. Kept up with a 12-point victory on March 7th on last Saturday against LaSalle. They have the double bye, obviously, so they will await the winner of this matchup tonight. Best of luck to our Ramblers. I'm very interested to see how this almost new team, I want to say, will fare against an opponent that really had their number both times they met with them earlier this year. That is going to cap it off for this pregame segment. I am going to now throw it back to Scott and CT in Pittsburgh with more of the pregame show in a moment on the Rambler Sports Network from Learfield.
With a good retirement strategy, nothing is out of bounds. But without one, you risk penalties you didn't see coming. Join us live online for Retirement Planning University. It's interactive, instructor-led, and covers what you need to know when it comes to retirement planning, taxes, income strategies, common mistakes, and more. All from the comfort of home at no cost. Reserve your seat at helpingamericaretire.com. That's helpingamericaretire.com. Retirement Planning University is a nonprofit and not an accredited university. Loyola University is not a client. See website for disclosures. Go Ramblers!
Cam Crowley here to tell fans about my friends at TicketEstore.com, a longtime sponsor of Loyola Athletics. This alumni-owned company bleeds maroon and gold. They've been around before the Final Four, and they get the 63 chant, the game day scarves, and the roar of a sold-out Gentile Arena. Whether you're looking for Ramblers tickets or any other sporting events, they've got you covered without the sticker shock at checkout. Let's go Ramblers.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh as we're getting ready for the Ramblers and Davidson in round 2 of the Atlantic 10 tournament. Tip-off is scheduled for 7:43 p.m. Eastern Time, 6:43 for those of you listening back in Chicago. And so we are going to take the final break here, the final 1-minute break here on the pregame show. When we come back, we'll get to the starting lineups and the opening tip of this one, the Ramblers and the Wildcats, coming up next on the Rambler Sports Network from Learfield.
Tired of the daily maintenance of getting rid of unwanted hair? Still shaving the patches of hair left behind by laser hair removal? Ready to throw away your tweezer and have your eyebrows shaped permanently? Electrolysis is the only method recognized by the FDA as permanent hair removal. Call or text 224-730-4919 to schedule your free 45-minute consultation and sampling. Day, evening, and weekend hours available. Offices in Skokie and Lincoln Park. Visit electrolysisforyou.com for more information. Go Ramblers!
This is Ramblers men's basketball player Braden Young on behalf of the law firm Kupiec & Martin. Founded in 2008 by Loyola alums Dave Kupiec, Kupiec & Martin is a trusted multi-state tax law firm with almost 60 years of experience advising businesses with state and local income, franchise, and sales tax matters. Their expertise was developed from working in-house at large publicly owned corporate tax departments, Big Four accounting firms, and state agencies. Contact them at 312-632-1022 or visit them at kupiecandmartin.com. Go Blurs!
On the Ramblers Sports Network from Learfield.
Hunter shoots. He off the rim. Brown gets it, scores. It's over. It's over. We won. We won. We won.
This is Loyola basketball.
Chicago, for the second year in a row, your Loyola Ramblers are Missouri Valley Conference tournament champions. And in the process, they have earned an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. Sister Jean, dust off those dancing shoes. Here we go again.
4. Gets in the lane, step back from the A10 logo.
Justin.
Move it. He spins by Joseph. Goes to the hoop. Thunder finish with the left hand. Now to Watson for a left side three. Yeah. Drives again against Avila. Finds the cutter. Cavani with the two-hand slam. The Loyola Ramblers, as they earn themselves the A10 regular season championship.
Amen. God bless you. Go Ramblers.
It's time to turn up for tip-off. Let's go courtside with the call of the game. Here's Scott Sudikoff and former Rambler forward Christian Thomas.
Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Loyola Medicine, the official health system and sports medicine sponsor of Loyola Athletics. Loyola Medicine is nationally recognized experts providing personalized, compassionate care. Learn more at loyolamedicine.org. Let's give you the Davidson starting lineup. A player that missed the last game for Davidson against St. Bonaventure with a hip flexor injury. He was questionable coming in. He is going to play right now. Josh Scovin, 6'6", 230-pound junior from Greensboro, North Carolina, the second-team All-Patriot League player at Army last year. Parker Fredrickson, the Rambler killer, 6'4", 185-pound junior from Bixby, Oklahoma. In the 2 games against Loyola, he's scoring 21 points. He's shot 13 of 22 from the field and 10 of 16 from three-point range. Freshman Devin Brown, 6'6", 210 pounds from Lewis Center, Ohio. He'll make his 25th start of the season. Then there's Sam Brown, 6'3", 185-pound junior from Marion Station, Pennsylvania. Transfer from Penn, where he was a second-team All-Ivy League player last year. And rounding out the starting 5 is the 7-foot freshman from Spain, Ian Plateo, who in the 2 games against Loyola, playing about 18 minutes, has scored, or playing about 14 and a half minutes, 4.5 points, and 5 rebounds per game. Matt McKillop, in his 4th year as the head coach, 67 and 61 his record. And on the other side for the Ramblers, the same starting lineup that we had yesterday. Daywil Tavares, of course, will make his 17th start of the season. Over the last 5 games he's played 29 minutes a game, dishing out 3 assists per game, and hit 3 3-pointers yesterday and a couple of clutch ones down the stretch. Cade Dotson gets his 21st start of the season. Over the last 3 games, he's averaging 17.3 points per game, shooting 52% from the field and 55% from three-point range. And remember, he got injured in the early on in the second half of the first Davidson game. So he didn't get his full run against the Wildcats this year. Alex Richardson, the 6'9", 240-pound senior from Glasgow, Scotland. He had his best scoring game in the home game against the Wildcats with 10 points in 12 minutes. Also grabbed 5 rebounds. Xavier Amos. Now, he didn't play the first time around against Davidson, and then he played sparingly in the second game as well. He's only played 9 minutes in the 2 games that the Ramblers have played against Davidson. We're hoping to see his shot fall more here today like it had been the prior 2 games. And then Miles Rubin, no surprise, 14 points, 5 and 6 from the field, 6 rebounds, 4 assists yesterday against Richmond. He had 17 points, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks in the game at Davidson. Drew Valentine in his 5th year as the Rambler head coach with a record of 92 and 74. That's a .554 winning percentage. All right, CT, we're less than 2 minutes away from this one getting underway. What do the Ramblers need to do to go 1-2 this season against Davidson, with the most important one coming here in Pittsburgh?
I mean, the big thing, I think, defensively, we got to get off to a better start, a fast start, more aggressive start. Like Chris Hughes was telling us yesterday, they have to feel us on defense. If you think about I think about this both times we played them, I mean, there just wasn't much pressure. I mean, Davidson, they're making one pass, two pass, really crisp cuts through the lane, being able to take us off the dribble, getting wide open threes. We're just not doing a good job flying around contesting. So I think that needs to change. And then also I'm thinking about the second time we played them. I mean, Josh Scovins was able just to get going easily. So they were posting him up a lot and just trying to take advantage of his size. So it probably wouldn't surprise me if X starts on him today. And X just needs to be ready early on. They're probably going to run a quick hitter for him, try to get him on a post-up, try to see if they can get X in foul trouble, try to gauge how the refs are going to call it, especially inside. So we just got to be ready for it. And then, I mean, their best player comes off the bench, but overall, Scott, not too worried. I mean, Roberts Blooms, Heidi Klum, pizza with mushrooms. Loyola's going to win today.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Where did that come from? Josh Scovins, by the way, had 14 points in that game in Davidson. Most of that damage was done early on, first half.
Yep.
And as you mentioned, of course, Roberts Blooms comes off the bench. He missed the last 2 games of the season due to an illness. He was still listed as questionable, but he is dressed, and we assume he is going to play today. But you wonder, obviously, he didn't have a regular old cold probably. I think it is probably flu season still. All right, Miles Rubin jumps it up with Ian Plateo, and Alex Richardson able to jump in there and get the loose ball, and Loyola has the opening possession, moving right to left in the black uniforms again. Why change from what worked yesterday? Me and CT we're both wearing our exact same outfit from yesterday, minus the under stuff. Dewo Tavares passes left corner, open. Cade Dotson front rimmed it, offensive rebound. Richardson, and they call a tie up as he
going down. Got
tied up with Devin Brown. So obviously it'll be Davidson ball. Good to see Alex though get involved on the glass early. And as Loyola's been able to do over this last stretch of games, a lot of open looks, and that was a clean open look for Cade Dotson. Scovins here inside the arc right. He's going to go down low and put up a little floater and bank it in. That was too easy. So 2-0 Davidson, 40 seconds in. Rubin on the left side, dribbles to the top. Hand off Dotson. Dotson left-hand dribble. Push pass reverse to Amos. Right of the lane, Rubin, guarded by Plateo. Rubin going right to the baseline. Now
Single
backing
coverage.
him down. Mid-block, spins to the baseline and slips down and all crumpled up. He's okay, and a foul on Plateo.
Now we see they're not sending a double team, so it wouldn't surprise me if Drew tries to go back to Miles. Maybe right away or next couple possessions for sure. Try to get him going.
Under out of bounds for the Ramblers. Dotson will put it in. Dotson to Tavares in the right corner. He will skip a long pass to the opposite wing, Amos. Now Rubin up top as Fredrickson up against him right now. Little inverted ball screen with Tavares. They switch Sam Brown onto Rubin. He passes to the corner. Amos, who makes his first shot of the game. A tough three-pointer contested in the left corner. So X, after he shot 1 of 8 yesterday, 1 for 1 to begin this game. Devin Brown up top, dribbles behind the screen, passes to Scovins down the baseline. Rubin meets him, now in the lane. Up fakes, puts up a floater, and Scovins is 2 for 2. And now Miles and Scovins are yapping back and forth.
Okay, that's why I don't want this dude to get going. He's not like that, man.
Scovins said something. Miles said some stuff back. I think Miles probably said, all right, a little floater over me. Why don't you bring it to the rim next time?
They're playing a junk defense, not guard. We'll talk about it next time out.
Tavares drives from the left wing into the lane. Kick out, gets to Dotson on the right wing. 4-3 Davidson, almost 2 minutes in. Rubin against Plateo. Rubin rolls to his left, puts up a tough shot, and that was a little short. Rebound for the Wildcats, brought ahead by Sam Brown. Scovins, again, spinning against Rubin. Up fakes, now we'll kick it out. Sam Brown behind the screen to the left. Sam Brown left of the lane. Plateo up top, hands it off Fredrickson. Dotson trying to stay with him. Fredrickson picks it up at 18 feet, gives it up, 12 to shoot. Between the rings, Plateo fakes left, tries to go right, nothing there. Passes to Sam Brown on the right wing. Richardson guarding him on the perimeter. Brown gets around him, dumps it off for Plateo.
No, sir.
Shot block. Richardson and Amos both block the shot of Plateo, and the Ramblers get the rebound. Daywell to Richardson.
Yeah, Alex.
Floor. The dunk from Richardson off the dish from Tavares. 5-4 Loyola. Dotson down low.
He's got a C ball. Yeah.
Fredrickson got open, and we'll get a lay-in off a pass.
Playing like a similar triangle in 2, like what we did with St. Louis U, with zoning up with Miles and Alex.
6-5 Davidson, a little more than 3 minutes in. Tavares top side. We'll find Rubin at the free throw line. Rubin against Plateo. Richardson trying to get space on Scovins. Now Tavares top side, wide right on a 3, and the rebound grabbed by Scovins. Up the right side comes Sam Brown. Dotson fights through his screen. Scovins on the left wing. Moves it left for Fredrickson. Amos on him now. As you said, Loyola junking it up defensively. Get an illegal screen. Was it Scovins?
Yep.
His first. All right, so explain the defense again for those that might not be aware of what the Ramblers did in that game at St. Louis.
So at St. Louis, I mean, it's a triangle and two where you're trying to really deny the ball to the other teams like better perimeter shooters, and you're going to zone up on two of their weaker guys. So right now we're zoning up on Scovins and whoever the big is to start.
Logan's now.
Yeah,
Yep.
Logan, and it keeps Miles and Alex both around the basket, which is good for like some rim protection and rebounding.
Dotson pulls up right side with a three, too strong. Richardson gets the offensive rebound.
Come on,
and
Alex.
Got a little tied up, and they didn't blow the whistle this time to let it play, and Davidson gets the basketball. Devin Brown down low, Scovins
Get
swallowed
that out
up
of here. Ooh.
Looked like he got fouled by Richardson, blocked by Rubin, so Scovins will have to shoot two. Yeah, foul on Richardson. And Scovins will go to the line where he's 64% on the season. 6'5 Davidson, 16:04 to go first half. First free throw in the air, and swish. In comes Joshua Ola Joseph. See if he saved some of the magic from yesterday for this one today. 26 points on 7 of 8 shooting, 7 rebounds, season high 4 assists, 8 of 8 at the free throw line, and no turnovers. Second free throw, no good, and Amos does a good job to grab the rebound as the inside guys weren't able to get to it, and he was able to step in and grab it. 7-5 Davidson. Rubin on the right side. Logan on him now, entering the game. He has been banged up all year long. Tavares, left corner, catch and shoot three. Too strong and a little jacked up on that one. Rebound for the Wildcats. Up ahead, Brown out to Brown. Sam to Devin, who misses the three. Long rebound comes out to the perimeter for Ola Joseph. Loyola the basketball, trailing 7-5, 15:27 to go first half. And Loyola so far has not allowed Davidson to get off to the hot start like they did in the prior two games. Rubin up top. Hand off to Tavares. They double him momentarily. Long skip pass to Ola Joseph in the corner. He up fakes, drives into the freshman Devin Brown, and then had a block by Logan at the rim. I like the idea, though, by JOJ.
Yeah, because they're flying them. I mean, they were obviously watching film of how yesterday's game went.
Parker Fredrickson front rims a three from the left side, and that is a sight for sore eyes. Again, he's 10 of now 17 against Loyola shooting the three. Loyola cleared the glass. Dotson, Ola Joseph. Right side, it's Tavares. Rubin catches top of the nail. Rubin holding, handing off Dotson. Dotson using the Rubin screen. They blitz. He reverses it. Ola Joseph, right wing three. Ooh. Too strong. And Loyola is a little, maybe a little too amped up right now and long on a bunch of shots. Still 7-5, 14:28 to go in the first half. Davidson leads. Fredrickson behind a Scovin screen. Now for Devin Brown on the left wing. Sam Brown, free throw line pass to the right baseline. Logan into Rubin.
Get that out of here.
Oh, the foul. As he swallowed it up, but
oh, come on, man.
Call him with the body,
Logan had nothing going there.
So that'll be the first foul on Miles. It's Sean Logan, a 40% free throw shooter, will be at the line when we come back from this timeout. 14:15 to go in the first half. Loyola trying to junk it up on their defensive end and doing a pretty good job so far. It's Wildcats 7, Ramblers 5. This is Loyola basketball from Learfield.
Caputo Cheese specializes in the manufacturing and processing of fine Italian-type cheeses, including Parmesan, Romano, and fresh mozzarella. They're best known among chefs for their award-winning burrata and ricotta cheeses. Whether you need a traditional Parmigiano Reggiano or a customized solution, Caputo Cheese delivers quality and consistency that only high standards and family pride can produce. Visit them at CaputoCheese.com and follow them at Caputo Cheese.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on being the best at one thing and getting it right every time. Which is why every chicken finger meal we serve is marinated, hand-battered, cooked to order, and made just for you. Quality isn't complicated, and our menu is proof.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Hey, Rambler fans, want to make a year-round impact on Loyola athletics? You can by supporting the Loyola Athletic Fund or the team that means the most to you. Every gift, no matter the size, helps our student athletes pursue excellence in competition, in the classroom, and in the community. Visit LoyolaRamblers.com and click on the support tab to make your gift today. Invest in leaders, invest in champions, on and off the court. Thank you for everything you do for your Ramblers.
The Bud Light Loft at Gentile Arena provides a fantastic sideline view of the court. It also offers plenty of exciting amenities, including all-inclusive food and beverage services on the elevated game day tailgate menu and reserved countertop seat with access to high-top tables. If you're interested in season, group, or single-game tickets in the Bud Light Loft, visit RamblerTickets.com or call 773-508-WOLF. All right, CT, as I like to do on these first timeouts, of course, we're on the defensive end right now for Loyola. What have you seen so far from them defensively? As you mentioned, running this triangle 2 a little bit like they did in that game at St. Louis.
Yeah, just junking it up. I think some adjustments we might need to make. When Scovins gets the ball, particularly in that short corner area, may have to come out and just guard him a little bit. And I like the matchup with maybe like Miles or even Alex Richardson in that. But you just can't let him get too comfortable. Like he really has to feel, especially now because he scored a couple buckets. He's starting to chirp a little bit. I think, it'd be nice to have him, just kind of coming back down to earth. And the next thing I see on offense, we're 1 of 6 from 3, and that's to be expected. I knew we were going to come out a little trigger happy, especially with the way we shot the ball yesterday. But we've got to understand, let those threes come to us, and run our stuff. We can get by these Davidson guards. They still don't have a lot of foot speed on the perimeter. I think we have a clear advantage there.
Sean Logan just missed the front end of his 2 free throws. Second shot in the air, and he bricked it. And a rebound by JOJ. It's a 40% free throw shooter at work there. And so it's 7-5 Davidson as the Ramblers get the rebound. Roberts Blooms has checked in for the Wildcats, as has Hunter Adam. Nick Anderson's in for the Ramblers. Xavier Amos wide left on a 3. And so Loyola's 3-point shot, except for the one that Amos has made, has been a little off right now. Logan up top, way off the 3-point line. Dribbles to the left, hands it off. Sam Brown. He moves towards the baseline. Now pushes it back up top to Fredrickson. Fredrickson to the elbow, behind the back dribble, went off the back of his leg, and he lost it and got it back. And Loyola ends up reaching in and being called for a foul. And Drew Valentine maybe not happy with the defense of Nick Anderson, and Daniil Glasgow is going to come in for Nick.
Yeah, because Nick had an opportunity to grab that loose ball. Then, because he didn't dive on it, then, we're just late reacting, calls that foul on JOJ.
Sam Brown out, Nick Koval in, who is the Ramblers at actually both games. He's had a couple of his strongest games, at 11 points in the game at Gentile Arena. He's going to run the point right now. 7-5 Davidson, 13:35 first half. Koval trying to direct traffic. Blooms guarded by Ola Joseph. Ramblers in a more traditional defense right now. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Koval with 4 towards the paint. Kick out left side. Hunter Adam with the shot clock winding down. Bricks a 3. And that'll be a shot clock violation off the left side of the backboard. So the shooting has not been great for either team.
Wow.
Combined, 1 of 10 from 3. Davidson's 0 of 3. Loyola's 1 of 7. Loyola has the advantage, of course, played here yesterday. Davidson, the first time they got to shoot in this arena was a half an hour ago when warm-ups began. Ola Joseph left of the lane, backing down Blooms into the paint.
Elevate over top.
Fakes to his left. Bounces it to Richardson. Now Richardson against Logan. Richardson, the right-hand hook is good.
Okay, we'll take it.
I think you're right. I think JOJ probably had the better scoring chance there, but Alex has got 4 points, and this game is tied at 7. And this is the type of game Loyola wants to play. Slow down, low possession. They want this game to end up in the 60s. Logan down low, gets deep position against Richardson, able to score off the glass. 9-7 Wildcats. 12:25 to go in the first half. Dotson with the Richardson screen. Richardson's open in the lane. He goes to the open. Two-hand finish. Richardson had his best scoring game as a Rambler at home against Davidson with 10, and now he's got 6 already in this one. Left side drive, Hunter Adam kicks it out around the perimeter. Pass to Blooms got tipped. Good hand in the passing lane by Dotson. Amos up against Blooms. Gives it up left. Fredrickson over the top for Logan. Has Dotson on him.
No, sir.
Misses. Gets his own rebound. I think they call a foul on the floor on the loose ball.
Cade did a great job battling. We just got to get that rebound. Can't let
JOJ
to make it be a difference maker.
JOJ gets his second foul on the loose ball foul, but it'll be an under out of bounds when we come back from the timeout. So from timeout to timeout, we've gone from 7-5 now to 9-9. 11:52 left to go in the first half. 9-9 is your score here on the Rambler Sports Network from Learfield.
Cubs fans, we know you can't wait for the baseball season to be back, so get an early start on the Marquee Sports Network app, your official home of Chicago Cubs baseball. Stream live games, watch exclusive shows, and get access to other behind-the-scenes content with Marquee. Download, subscribe, and start streaming today.
Your Loyola experience doesn't end at graduation. Whether you're looking to connect with fellow Ramblers or mentor today's students, Alumni Relations offers a variety of ways for you to stay engaged with Loyola. Throughout Chicago and across the globe, stay up to date with alumni stories and be part of a community that's changing the world. For upcoming alumni events and ways to get involved, visit luc.edu/alumni and follow us on Facebook and TikTok at LUC Alumni and on Instagram and X at Loyola_alumni.
This is Rambler men's basketball player Nick Anderson on behalf of Center Construction Group. They are Chicago's hometown team specializing in building spaces that inspire. From modern offices to vibrant restaurants, Center Construction Group handles every detail with precision, creativity, and commitment to excellence. Center Construction Group's talented team is committed to building more than spaces. They are committed to delivering stunning results and building lasting relationships. Learn more at centerconstructiongroup.com. Center Construction Group, built better.
Loyola Medicine, the official health system and sports medicine sponsor of Loyola Athletics, provides life-saving care. Loyola Medicine's top-rated doctors diagnose, treat, and manage both common conditions and complex diseases. Visit loyolamedicine.org/schedule now to make your appointment today. 11:52 left to go in the first half. Loyola 9, Davidson 9. Ramblers, tough shooting to start. 4 of 12 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3. Davidson not a ton better. 4 of 9, 0 of 3 from 3, and they've gone 1 of 4 at the free throw line. Loyola just seen about 2 or 3 of the three-pointers have been long, almost just a little bit too much energy right now. But right now they're hanging around, battling on the boards, and just right now fighting and hanging around and making this a low-scoring, low-possession type of game, which is probably part of the prescription to get a win here today.
Yeah, I mean, I think going back to the long, a lot of us missing a lot of our shots long. I mean, that's encouraging to see, especially early on. So, I mean, you play a really emotional, physical game yesterday. You think that, okay, our guys might be tired. I mean, how are the jump shots going to look? And typically, when you're tired, the jump shots are landing short. So, them being long lets us know that our guys have the legs, that they're still amped up, feeling good physically. But just got to find that happy medium.
In the early going, Alex Richardson leads the team with 6 points. He's had
2 dunks
and a
jump hook.
Little 2-footer. And then Xavier Amos, a 3-pointer from the corner. Joshua Olo-Joseph picked up his second foul, so he's checked out. The lineup is Tavares, Anderson, Glasgow, Richardson, and Rubin. They'll throw it all the way into the backcourt where it's caught by Koval. Met by Tavares across half court. J.Q. Roberts and Daniil Glasgow knocked the ball away, but he bumped him as he did it. And almost maybe had a breakaway steal there. 5th on the team. Davidson as a team is not a great free throw shooter. They're 66%. And so far I've seen that.
Oh, yeah, freshman Nick.
Stolen by Anderson on the dribble handoff. Anderson to the hoop, and
Alex. Next play. Okay, we're good.
Offensive goaltending. Nick's finish was going to be really tough. And Alex was there to follow it up. 1-on-2 basically. And it looked like it was going to fall for Nick, and Alex.
Yeah.
He's used to the European rules, I suppose, where that is legal.
Yeah, but how about freshman Nick turning the tide? I mean, he had a bad sequence the first time out, and then just coming up and getting a steal on that play.
See if they can get it again and get that bucket back. J.Q. Roberts into the game. He's the ball on the right side, taking Richardson down low. They clear out 1-on-1. Roberts up fake, spins, almost travels, has to kick it out. 5 to shoot. Long 3, Koval, wide left. Rebound by Daywilk Tavares. Up the right side to Anderson. Anderson trailing to Tavares with the pass. Now up top, it's Richardson. Richardson gives it back to Tavares behind the screen. Richardson catches in the lane to the paint and scores.
Yeah, Alex.
Alex has got 8, and the Ramblers lead 11-9. Here comes Koval to the paint. In the pass to the corner, right side. Devin Brown dribbles out to the top. Hunter Adam. Now on the left wing, it's Blooms. Blooms. Right-hand dribble. Gets to the right side, and he lost it out of bounds.
Nick again.
So after Nick Anderson was subbed out basically immediately his first time on the floor for not diving to the floor defensively, he comes in again. He gets a steal in what should have been a bucket. And now he comes down again and forces a turnover. So a couple of turnovers forced by Nick Anderson.
Yeah, just got to think next play, turn the tide. I mean, with the short bench, guys are going to be out there, going to get opportunities. Can't think about the previous mistakes.
Of course, Nick Anderson had a great game against Davidson. It was his real big first big game of his career. Rubin gets to the lane, and he floats one up easily over J.Q. Roberts. And the Ramblers lead by 4, 13-9. Right corner, Koval down the baseline. Good close by Glasgow to shut him off on that baseline. Koval now with Scovins on the right wing. Koval across the free throw line, right to left. Bounces it for Scovins, right of the lane. Rubin comes to help. Man is open in the left corner. It's Devin Brown who makes the three.
Daniil's got to close on the high hand there. Did a great job scrambling. He's got to contest.
Yeah, he had to scramble across the paint because Rubin came over to guard Scovins, telling Daniil, go, get out of here, go there. And that's what helped to lead to the open shot. 13-12 Loyola, 9:45 to go first half. Tavares deep on the right. Rubin on the wing now. Rubin watched by Roberts. Dribbles to the top of the nail. 7 to shoot. Nick Anderson comes around for the handoff. He'll go to the hoop and look to dump it off. Maybe had a floater, though. He wanted to dump it off down low. Koval ahead. Scovins kicks it out. And Loyola gets back defensively. Oh, they left J.Q. Roberts open.
He missed and he smoked. Oh, come on.
Man,
Bro.
Some head contact after J.Q. Roberts missed a layup by a mile.
He was going to miss that, man. The kids.
Let's see. He probably did get hit. Yeah. Glasgow came around and kind of like his bicep hit him in the back of the head. That's certainly not why he missed. I mean,
he was going to miss. This kid can't play. That's 2 on Daniil anyway.
Yeah, Ramblers have to be careful, obviously, with the short bench. That's Ola Joseph and Glasgow, each with 2 fouls. J.Q. Roberts at the line. Another missed free throw for Davidson. He's a 60% free throw shooter. They're 1 of 5 as a team. Dotson returns. Glasgow out. 13-12 Loyola. 9:20 to go first half. Amos is back in. Richardson takes a seat. Richardson has a game-high 8 points. He's 4-4 from the field. And if this was the EuroLeague or, again, one of those FIBA, I guess you'd say, he'd have 10 points. But he's called for an offensive goaltending. Actually, now I'm thinking, is offensive goaltending allowed or is it defensive goaltending that's allowed? It's got to be offensive.
Like when the ball's because the ball's a cylinder, I know you can. I think
on offense you can, I think, overseas. But defense you can't do that. That seems. We'll check that at halftime. The second free throw was good, so Davidson tied it at 13. Dewo Tavares up top. Rubin against Scovins.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Miles.
Rubin with 4 to shoot. Ducks the shoulder, gets to his left, and scores it off the window.
The house, Miles. Mouse in the house.
15-13 Ramblers. Left side drive. Sam Brown kicks it out to Plateo. Now up top, Koval around the screen. Left wing. Sam Brown, bad pass. Intercepted by Dewo Tavares. Tavares pushes. Finds Dotson on the left wing. Tavares now swings it right for Amos. And Loyola gets the play call. I think this was play call 1.
We'll play 1 or 2. Yeah.
Play 1 or 2.
It's very simple.
Dotson. Rubin sets a screen. They blitz him, double him. Swing it to Tavares. Now Anderson left corner open for 3. Too strong. Got the rim. And the rebound by Koval. But another good look for the Ramblers. Leading by 2. Plateo knocked away out of bounds by Rubin. With 8:02 left to go in the first half. 21 on the shot clock. Alex Richardson will jump back in this game and probably replace Miles here. Miles is tying his shoe, so he doesn't know he's out of the game yet.
Daniil playing him with 2. I like this.
I think the Ramblers gotta be all right. For a moment there, the Ramblers had 7 guys on the floor, and that was concerning. Under out of bounds for Loyola. And Davidson's option is to throw it all the way to the backcourt to Parker Fredrickson. Fredrickson guarded by Dotson, sideline left. Up top, Plateo. Plateo steps inside the arc. Left free throw line extended. Bounces it for Scovins. 19 feet from the basket. Plateo gets open, and they got the nice pass from Scovins, and Plateo scores. Game is tied at 15. Good one early on. There have been 4 ties and 5 lead changes, and the score is 15-15. Amos, his pass to Richardson got deflected away. Loose ball taken by Davidson. Fredrickson to the front court. Fredrickson finds Devin Brown. He backs it out right wing. Gives to Plateo inside the arc right side. Plateo picks it up. Amos runs into him, able to recover defensively. A lob over the top to Scovins. Real tough catch, but can't score in traffic. Rebound by Richardson. 7:10 to go in the first half, and it's 15-15. Davidson scores 72.5 points per game. Dotson. Richardson sets the screen out high. Now resets it. They blitz, they double. Richardson open, gets the pass, drives to the hoop, lays it up and in, and that's worked 2 or 3 times. And Alex Richardson has already tied his career high with 10 points. And it's 17-15. See if Davidson eventually adjusts on that and they don't maybe blitz the ball handler. Scovins trying to go against Richardson. Spins to the lane. Alex just gets called for the foul. Bro. He came down, got the ball, but got his arm.
Yeah. And
Richardson will get called for his second foul. And Scovins will shoot 2 when we come back from a timeout. But Alex might have 2 fouls, but he's the offense right now. He's got 10 points. He's got a couple of dunks and a couple of lay-ins and maybe like a 3-footer as well. And the score, with 6:32 left to go in the first half, it's Loyola 17, Davidson 15. You're listening to Loyola Rambler basketball from Learfield.
Tired of the daily maintenance of getting rid of unwanted hair? Still shaving the patches of hair left behind by laser hair removal? Ready to throw away your tweezer and have your eyebrows shaped permanently? Electrolysis is the only method recognized by the FDA as permanent hair removal. Call or text 224-730-4919 to schedule your free 45-minute consultation and sampling. Day, evening, and weekend hours available. Offices in Skokie and Lincoln Park. Visit electrolysisforyou.com for more information. Go Ramblers!
This is Rambler softball player Liz Sudeikis on behalf of Midway Restoration Services, the presenting sponsor of Rambler softball. They're a family-owned business who have been serving all of Chicagoland for more than 35 years. They provide emergency restoration services for a variety of emergency situations, including water damage, fire, mold, and biohazards. Midway Restoration Services is the one call you need to make to help manage the cleanup and restoration for your home or business. Call them 24/7-365 at 312-226-1101 or visit them at midwayrestoration.com.
Rambler fans, make plans for your next trip to Gentile Arena by visiting RamblerTickets.com, your official source for Loyola Athletics tickets. That's RamblerTickets.com, or you can call 773-508-WOLF. Tomorrow night and Saturday night, the men's volleyball team will be at Gentile Arena taking on Queens University. CT, I hope we don't have the option of being there tomorrow night. Of course, that would mean the Ramblers get a win here tonight over Davidson. And so far, CT, the story has been Alex Richardson. 10 points, 5 of 5 from the field. He's also grabbed 3 rebounds, and he's getting a lot of clean, open looks. And 2 or 3 of them have been basically, he'll set the screen out sort of between the rings, between the three-point line and half court. And then they will blitz the ball handler, whether it's Cade Dotson or Daywil Tavares. He'll cut to the paint. They'll find him, and then he just gets to the rim and scores. You would think Davidson at some point is going to change their attack. Now, it might be Miles Rubin starting to do that moving forward with Richardson now with 2 fouls, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think Davidson's doing that because they're looking at it saying, okay, these guys don't have a true point guard, so they're trying to see if they can get Cade or Daywil sped up and maybe get them to make a mistake. And so we're doing a great job of not even trying to fight it, just getting the ball right out to trying to hit that short roll, and that's what's really opening things up. So, yeah, Alex has gotten a couple buckets on that. I think Miles is going to have an opportunity to make some of those plays. But then I think it's going to – this is obviously a great look for us because then you would assume that Davidson at some point they're going to tell their bigs, okay, we're going to go to like a low lateral roll or we're not going to blitz that ball screen. Well, then I think that's going to bode well for somebody like Cade who's very quick, very strong, can get going downhill. He can just overpower a lot of these Davidson guards and get to the foul line.
You mentioned the turnovers. Loyola has just 2 turnovers in this game. Davidson has 5. Davidson on the year, they average 10.4, which is inside the top 70 in the country and second best in the Atlantic 10. So Loyola flipping the script a bit there. You hope that continues. Josh Scovins will be at the line here shooting 2. He has 5 points to lead the way for the Wildcats. He's 1 of 2 at the line thus far. A 64% free throw shooter.
Yeah, Daniil's out there with 2 fouls. I like the idea of playing him in the first half instead of JOJ. So, if he gets a third, you got to think about late game. Who would you rather, who do you trust more in those situations? And, you'd give the nod to JOJ in that.
Now, JOJ picked up his second foul as well, as the first free throw from Scovins is good. It's 17-16 Loyola. Second free throw from Scovins up, and those are some pure free throws. Both of them barely moved the net. 17-17. With 6:28 left to go in the first half. Dotson and Rubin up top between the rings. Rubin, Amos comes to get the handoff. Amos has Plateo switch on him. He drives by him down the right side, bumped in. We'll get to the free throw line.
He has 2 on the big boy, too.
And Amos recognizing that he could certainly get a step on Plateo, and he did. And we'll go to the free throw line. And you're right, second foul on Ian Plateo. And that'll probably send Sean Logan back into the game. Amos, 3 points. A three-pointer earlier. At the free throw line here, where he's 75%. And off the back iron on this first one. Logan is in for Plateo. Amos, even though he has scored just 4 points yesterday, over the last 3, still averaging 14.7 a game, shooting 50% from the field and 50% from 3. And he's 50% from the field and 50% from 3 today. Ooh. Unfortunately, though, he misses both free throws. This one was halfway down and out. And Davidson the rebound, a chance to retake the lead. Scovins beyond the arc. Frederiksen comes around, catches, shoots 16 feet. No good. Rubin got the hand up. Rebound for the Ramblers. 1 and done. Davidson has 1 offensive rebound. Loyola has 1. Rubin, top side. Amos comes to get it. Similar play as we just saw. Devin Brown stays on Amos. Amos drives, gets blocked by Logan, who then was touching the ball as he stepped out of bounds. So there was a little adjustment there. You didn't have Logan switching on Amos like Plateo did the prior possession. That being said, Amos got a decent look to the hoop.
Yeah.
Logan just with a defensive play. We know when he's healthy, he's one of the best shot blockers in the league. Glasgow moves it left for Amos. Now Rubin, 6 to shoot. Rubin against Scovins, drives right, gets bumped, scores it.
Get off me, little boy.
And a foul. Going right this time against the little boy, as CT said him, but he is 6'6", 230. But compared to Miles,
he's still little.
Yeah. Well, come on. He's 1 foot and 2 inches taller than me. So I just can't, I can't wrap my head around that, CT. It's 19-17 Loyola. And Rubin's got 6 points. And that, they call the foul on Scovins? Yeah, his second. That's huge. Miles with the rainbow free throw. And I heard, I think somebody behind us went, whoa, with that rainbow. And it went in. It's been doing a lot more recently. 20-17 Loyola. So Scovins and Plateo each out of the game now. 2 fouls for Davidson. Frederiksen gets into the lane, got by Anderson, and scores in a foul. Fredricksen's second bucket. Anderson's first foul. And a chance for Frederiksen to tie the game at the free throw line. We've already had 5 ties and 5 lead changes in this one. And not a lot of scoring. It's 20-19 Ramblers. Frederiksen at the line. Bounces out on the free throw, and he's one of their more reliable free throw shooters, 78%. Davidson is 4 of 9 at the line, and Loyola leads by 1 as the Ramblers got the rebound. Dotson off the Rubin screen. They don't blitz. Yep. Logan stayed with Miles. Rubin now catches up top. Shuffles it off to Tavares. Tavares left side in the arc, drives, bounces. Rubin in the lane, floats it up, in and out. Richardson's back in, keeps it alive, gets
Alex.
the offensive rebound, kicks it out. Dotson swings it left. Amos, three-pointer blocked by Devin Brown. He gets it back. He drives, he kicks. Tavares steps to 15. That's short. Rebound Fredrickson. Loyola getting some good opportunities. You certainly like the energy that the Ramblers have right now. Sam Brown into the lane, ripped away by Tavares. Loose ball, Amos, and he was falling out of bounds. He tried to throw it off a Wildcat. Davidson gets the basketball. And so shot clock never reset. I'm not sure what they want it to reset to. So they're saying Amos had possession of it, and so they wanted to reset it to 30. I thought if a possession starts in the front court, though, the clock starts at 20. Maybe not in that situation, I suppose. 27 on the shot clock. Bloom's inbound right in front of me. Gets it into the backcourt. Ramblers by 1 with 4:30 to go in the first half. Bloom's on the right wing, guarded by Anderson. Tries a jab step. Now Logan for Devin Brown on the right wing. Devin Brown gets in the paint. Rubin gets to him. Got him in the air. Kicks it out, though. Fredrickson, right-hand dribble. And he falls down. Dotson, the defense, picked up by Anderson. 5-on-4 the other way. Dotson attacks the rim and gets fouled. Parker Fredrickson asking for a foul call. Not getting it, obviously. He's not going to get it 20 seconds later.
That's good recognition right there by Cade, because, I mean, you would think when you got numbers, you're probably going to end up making a pass at some point, but nobody stopped the ball, so Cade just recognized it, just went all the way to the rack, got fouled.
Dotson at the line shooting 2, 78% on the year, and he rattles the first one in. The foul was on Hunter Adam. I'm seeing Loyola do this more often, though, that dig of the guys driving into the paint, reaching in and trying to create some turnovers. Seems like they're doing that more often in this game.
Yeah. The team's been doing that to us all year, so why not? Why not?
Dotson goes 2 for 2 at the line. His first 2 points of the game. Ramblers lead 22-19. Loyola has forced 6 turnovers, and 3 of them have been steals. Koval on the right wing. Right corner, Devin Brown. Brown up top, Adam. Adam hands it back off to Devin Brown. Takes a long 3. Rubin, the late close. Missed it off the back iron, and the rebound got tapped out by Logan. Davidson gets a second chance. Koval, a right side 3. That's no good. Devin Brown sneaks in for the rebound. Stay on the floor here, and he'll have to kick it out. 16 to shoot. Koval, top side, steps to his left, takes another 3, misses another 3. Devin Brown, another rebound, kick out. Blooms for 3. That's no good. And it's Anderson with the rebound.
Slow down.
Is that 4? 4 misses? 4 3-point misses there from Davidson.
Yeah, we got our double bigs. We got pretty small on the perimeter, though. Nick's got to stick his nose in there and get us some.
Dotson, Rubin, rolling to the hoop. Gets to the paint, to the rim, missed it. Rolled off the rim.
Great look.
Up ahead, right side, Blooms. He'll pull up and find Logan. Logan top side. Moves it right for Koval. Tavares almost ripped it away. Tavares reaches in. And they'll call him for a foul.
It's a little too much on it. A little too much.
And after Tavares knocked it away, the ball was loose, and both Dotson and Tavares are the only 2 players on the floor who dove on it, meaning nobody from Davidson. I mean, they may have heard the whistle, I suppose, but nobody else dove on it except 2 Ramblers. So, yeah, it's a foul, and it will be 1-1. But the Ramblers right now showing a lot of heart and intensity, and they right now have the better of this game, not only on the scoreboard, but just in body language and energy and intensity. 2:59 to go in the first half. Loyola 22, Davidson 19. This is Rambler basketball from Learfield.
The Sister Jean Legacy Collection has arrived, offering fans a meaningful way to honor her remarkable life and enduring spirit. Visit the Loyola bookstore or stop by the Rambler team shop during men's basketball games to shop the collection in person. You'll find apparel, gifts, and exclusive designs created to celebrate Sister Jean's legacy. To view the full line anytime, go to LoyolaRamblers.com and select the Sister Jean tab. Celebrate a Loyola legend with the Sister Jean Legacy Collection.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletic season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Team Impact is a therapeutic 2-year program that matches children facing serious illness and disabilities with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Loyola Medicine sponsors the Ramblers relationship with Team Impact, which currently includes 2 active matches in 10 matches all time. Team Impact getting all kids in the game, all in, all together. And if you're looking for hard-to-get tickets with a money-back guarantee, visit TicketEstore.com. Get your ticket fixed, great seats, great prices, and a great supporter of Loyola Athletics. That's TicketEstore.com. Ticket eStore is the official alumni-owned ticketing sponsor of Loyola Athletics. 2:59 to go in the first half. It's Loyola 22, Davidson 19. I believe it'll be a 1-1 for, was it Fredrickson, I think, who got fouled? Either Fredrickson or Koval. I think Koval, actually.
Yeah.
So Koval will be at the line, 1-1. But again, Loyola's defense picking up a couple of extra fouls that could be a problem later in the game, but a lot more aggressive, creating a lot more steal opportunities. 6 Davidson turnovers, and 3 of them have been steals. And Daywilk came really close to another one here, but got called for the foul.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about Davidson had to feel us on the defense, man. I mean, they're definitely feeling us. I think we accomplished that one, but yeah, we gotta find that happy medium, playing aggressive. You can't keep fouling guys.
Koval 1-1, nope. Bounced out. Rebound Ramblers. They are 4 of 10 at the line, 1 of 9 at 3, 1 of 9 from 3, and they're 6 of 10 on their 2-point shots. Loyola the ball, leading by 3. Dotson off the Rubin screen. Bloom slips down. Rubin passes corner, tipped out of bounds. Had Daniil in the corner, who probably would have had a 1 more to Tavares, the way that defense was moving on the wing. By the way, the Ramblers came into today 360th in the nation with 4 steals per game. They got 3 today. Tavares. Dotson on the inbound. It deflected off of Tavares, and it came out of bounds here. So that's the first time in this game Loyola's had one of those, come on, guys, what are we doing?
Yeah, just throw it deep to Miles. I mean, Davidson, they're not really they're denying, but they're not really pressuring. Like we talked about, they don't have that, the athletes to really get up in you.
Ramblers have Dotson, Glasgow, Amos, Tavares. So Dotson the 1, Tavares the 2, Glasgow the 3, Amos the 4, and Rubin the center. Logan up top, hands it off Koval. Koval gets in the paint, pulls up, blocked by Amos. Logan got the loose ball, power dribble, lost it off of Miles' leg. Miles is saying it was Sean Logan's leg. But it'll be Davidson ball, 17 to shoot. But Amos, he's got a good wingspan. He's 6'7", 6'8", listed as. Long arms. Got the fingertips on that. Blooms up top for the Wildcats. His pass to nobody. Well, maybe.
Daywilk did a good job denying that right there.
I mean, that ball was going to Dan Hipsher, sitting in between Andrew Cobian and Jared Crumpley on the bench. That's a 7th Davidson turnover. The Ramblers lead by 3 with 2:20 left to go in the first half. Dotson dribbling out near the center jump circle. Right wing for Rubin. Dotson comes to get the handoff, steps to his right, reverses it to Amos. Around Glasgow, Tavares left wing. Back up top to Rubin. 8 to shoot. Miles for Amos. Foul on Davidson. Away from the ball.
Yeah, Koval on a hold.
6th team foul, so that'll reset the shot clock to 20 with 2 minutes to go in the first half, and Loyola leads 22-19. Yeah, he grabbed Tavares, who may have been on a reverse back to him, open for 3 potentially from Amos. Baseline inbounds play. Dotson will lob it to the backcourt where Amos goes and gets it. Just as CT mentioned on the prior play, something that they can do. Dotson Off the Rubin screen, finds Miles into the paint. Miles bumped, blocked, and loose ball up off the floor. Logan got the block. Here comes Sam Brown ahead for Blooms. Blooms pulls up, right elbow, no good. He bricked it long, and the rebound for Tavares. Davidson is shooting 7 of 21 in the game. Ramblers aren't shooting well either. They're 9 of 25. They have a 3-point lead with 1:27 to go in the first half. Rubin the screen for Dotson. Bloom stays with Cade. Rubin comes to set it again. To the left, Dotson fires a pass
Cade,
too hot to
come on,
handle. He got in the air and then from over his head, threw it at Miles' head. And so Loyola getting a little discombobulated a couple of times now, but 1:18 to go in the first half and still have the advantage at 22-19. Low scoring for sure.
Old-fashioned rock fight we got going on.
Koval up top, Logan. Sam Brown trying to get free, as is Koval. They can't. Neither can Hunter Adams. So Logan has to dribble to the left, hand it off to Sam Brown. 15 to shoot. Brown into the paint. Kicks it out, Logan. Extra pass, Koval out beyond the arc. Great defense. Down low, Logan against Rubin. Logan, right hand blocked by Miles, and he gets his own rebound. 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the Ramblers have the ball up by 3. Timeout, Drew Valentine. They use it or lose it timeout with 47.6 seconds left to go in the first half. 23 on the shot clock. Loyola the basketball leading 22-19. From jerseys to hats and more fan favorites, find everything you need to gear up for game day at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Our general manager, Kyle Krieger, said he might have to go to Kohl's if the Ramblers win here today because for some reason he only packed for a couple of nights. And that's just a cardinal sin. And when you come to a tournament, you got to pack for the full duration just in case. Hey, and celebrate the life and enduring spirit of Sister Jean with a new Sister Jean Legacy collection available now at the Loyola bookstore. You can also explore the full collection online at LoyolaRamblers.com. Just click on the Sister Jean tab. Well, obviously, if you drew it up perfectly, you'd love Loyola to be up by 20 points right now, right? But being realistic, this is, I think, is the situation that you would draw up how the way this first half has gone.
Yeah, and I think we're doing a better job of dictating pace with this one. I mean, this is something like it's a much slower game, longer possessions. We're not getting into trying to get up and down with these guys. So, I mean, they just have a deeper bench, and yeah, we're just doing a good job of executing what we're trying to do.
Rambler basketball, they inbounded with 20 on the shot clock. Dotson dribbling out near half court, 15 to shoot, 39 to go in the first half. Dotson going to work this shot clock down. They overload the far side. Dotson dribbles to the left with 6 to shoot. Now to the right. Tavares steps to his right, crosses over, fadeaway three in front of the Davidson bench, short. Rebound by the Wildcats. All right. Maybe that's probably one of the worst offensive possessions, unfortunately, Loyola has had today. And now Davidson a chance for the final shot of the first half. Sam Brown up top. They're at half court with 8 seconds. Now dribbles left, gets by Tavares into the lane, pull up from the A10 logo off the back iron, no good.
Great
Dotson
rebound, Cade.
Fights for the rebound and got fouled by Logan. And Cade Dotson will shoot 1 and 1.
Let's go, Cade.
On the Sean Logan foul with 2.1 seconds to go. Yeah. Davidson, CT, sorry, is 0 for their last 8, 1 of their last 11. Loyola not much better, 0 for their last 6, 1 of their last 8. Nobody has scored in this game in 4 minutes and 5 seconds. But Davidson hasn't scored in 5 minutes and 23 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, that's the second or third time we've seen Cade matched up with Sean Logan. I mean, Cade's just tougher than him. Sean Logan's not a strong physical guy that wants to bang.
Cade missing the front end. X gets the rebound, puts it up at the buzzer.
That counts. That counted. Count the bucket.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah. Loyola finally gets a first-half buzzer beater. Yeah. Finally. And the Ramblers lead 24-19 at halftime. Cade missed the free throw. X got the offensive rebound. And CT, very clearly that was off in time. I think they checked it already, but it is good. 24-19, the Ramblers lead at halftime. And that might be right there the fewest points that the Ramblers have allowed in a first half this season. I'll be sending a text over to Caleb Peterson to maybe get a double check of that. But if it's not, it's the second lowest. We could say that for sure. 24-19, Loyola leads at halftime here in this game. Stay tuned for tonight's halftime show. Brought to you by Great Lakes Brewing Company, the official alumni-owned craft beer sponsor of Loyola Athletics. You can grab Great Lakes Brewing Company craft beer at Gentile Arena for the rest of the volleyball season and, of course, next year during the basketball season. That is coming up next. The Ramblers lead 24-19 at halftime on the Ramblers Sports Network from Learfield.
Whether you're watching Rambler basketball from home or in Gentile Arena, be sure to do it while enjoying a Great Lakes Brewing Company beer. Great Lakes Brewing Company is an official alumni-owned craft beer sponsor of Loyola Athletics. Find Great Lakes Brewing Company beer inside Gentile Arena or wherever Great Lakes beers are sold. Great Lakes Brewing Company reminds you to please drink responsibly. Looking for the perfect place for lunch or a night out? Visit Bluestone on Central Street in Evanston. They've got something for everyone, from hearty classics to kid-approved favorites. Their dishes are made with fresh ingredients and love. Whether it's a big family gathering or a simple dinner out, Bluestone will make you feel right at home. Check them out in advance at bluestoneevanston.com.
Rambler fans, howling for hunger? On the prowl for snacks? Then head to the Pack House concession stands in Gentile Arena for all your food and beverage needs. The main stands are located in the northeast and southwest corners of the Gentile Arena concourse, with satellite beer stations located in the northwest and southeast corners, plus a grab-and-go concept stand located across from the restrooms on the north side, featuring Frito-Lay and Coca-Cola offerings. Go now or stay hungry.
Looking for the best happy hour in downtown Chicago? Visit Pippin's Tavern Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. and enjoy buy one, get one appetizers, $1.50 oysters, $6 craft beers, and glasses of wine, plus more. Whether you're kicking back after work or catching the big game, Pippin's Tavern offers the perfect game day watch party atmosphere with great food, drinks, and plenty of TVs. Learn more at pippenstavern.com.
Hi, I'm Molly Fowler, co-owner of Candlelight on Western. For 75 years, Candlelight has been serving Rogers Park and the Loyola Ramblers with the city's best tavern-style pizza. Whether you're watching the game or just celebrating a win, we've got your home court advantage. And here's an assist. Mention this ad on game day and score a free appetizer. So grab your team and head to Candlelight, where every night's a slam dunk. Candlelight, a sign of good times.
What's up, Loyola fans? This is Cam Krutwig all the way from League ACB in Spain. Do you want to attend the games and concert tickets you love for less? I'm here to tell you to check out my favorite place for tickets, TicketEstore.com. Whether you want to be courtside or in the pit, Ticket eStore has you covered. With more than 20 years in the business and a wide selection of events, TicketEstore.com is alumni-owned and a proud official ticketing sponsor of Loyola Athletics. Tell them I sent you.
Welcome into the Great Lakes Brewing Company halftime show with the score at halftime here at PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. The score, Loyola 24, Davidson 19. Let's run through the first half stats in this one. The Ramblers just 37% from the field, 10 of 27, only 1 of 10 from 3, and they've made 3 of their 6 free throws, which at 50% is actually better than the free throw shooting of Davidson so far. They're only shooting 30.4% at 7 of 23. They're 1 of 9 from 3, so Ramblers are 1 of 10. Davidson's 1 of 9. Davidson is 4 of 10 at the charity stripe so far. Loyola in a bit of foul trouble, but it hasn't hurt them on the scoreboard just yet in this one. Alex Richardson, one of those guys with 2 fouls. He played 12 minutes, 43 seconds in the first half, was a perfect 5 of 5 from the field. He had 2 dunks, a layup, and a couple of, shots 5 feet and in. 4 rebounds in the first half and blocked a shot in the first half of play. So he's tied his career high with the 10 points already. Who did he score those 10 points against earlier in the year? At home against Davidson. Miles Rubin has 7 points, just 3 of 8 from the field. He's got a couple more. He, could very easily have 11 points, let's say, in this game. In the 16 minutes he has played, he's made his lone free throw attempt, has a couple of rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block shot, no turnovers in the first half for Miles. Xavier Amos has 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. Uncharacteristically missed both of his free throws, but he had a big offensive rebound with 2 seconds left on the miss on the front end of a 1-and-1 by Cade Dotson. He got it off in time, hit a couple of parts of the rim, and a little breeze in here maybe helped drop it into the cup for the Ramblers to get the buzzer beater, finally a Loyola buzzer beater, to end a first half. And then other scores, Dale Tavares hasn't scored, but he has 3 assists. Saw that 3 assists, 3 rebounds, no turnovers. Cade Dotson, 2 points on a couple of free throws. He has a couple of assists as well. I mentioned Richardson has 2 fouls, as does Joshua Ola-Joseph, who came in, only played 4 minutes, took 2 shots, 0 of 2. Daniil Glasgow, a couple of fouls in the first half as well. Same for Cade Dotson. Davidson leading scorer, Josh Scovins. He got off to the real quick start, a couple of early buckets. He's 2 of 3 from the field, 3 of 4 from the line, just the 7 points, though, to lead the way. Parker Fredrickson, 2 of 4 from the field. He's only been able to attempt 1 3-pointer. Devin Brown is 1 of 3 from 3, so for 3 points. Sean Logan has 2 points. Ian Plateo, their starting big man, 6.5 minutes in the first half, 1 bucket, 2 fouls, no rebounds. And the Ramblers got 6 points off of 7 Davidson turnovers. Davidson 1 point off of Loyola's 5 turnovers. Loyola 16 of their 24 points in the paint, 16-10 advantage there. 5-0 second chance points advantage for the Ramblers, as the rebounding overall is perfectly even. 19 rebounds for both teams, 5 offensive, 14 defensive. Loyola led by as many as 5, which is what they lead by right now. They lead by 5. Davidson is led by as many as 2. 5 lead changes, 5 ties in the first half. A real back-and-forth affair. CT, you said it, it's a rock fight. And these are the types of games that Loyola has now been winning. Beat Richmond 75-67. Beat GW 68-62, keeping it in the 60s. St. Louis, they did a pretty darn good job, all things considered. 79-65, they lost that game, but that was one of St. Louis's lowest scoring games of the season. And then the prior win against Richmond was 69-66. All right, CT. Good first half, but we saw it from the other vantage point yesterday. We trailed by 6. We came back and won that game after getting down by as many as 15. So we know that this 5-point game at halftime doesn't mean much other than just a 5-point head start here to begin the second half.
Yeah, because, Davidson, their coach, you could see, just read his body language. He's pissed. He's going to be yelling at his guys and, firing them up to get out here and come compete, and also just know how bad he wants to beat Drew. So that's going to add to, some more fuel to the fire. But we'll see what types of adjustments they make. They kind of stopped getting out and really hedging on that on our high screen and rolls. It's kind of taken away that that short roll opportunity, because we were just throwing it back to our bigs, and Alex was just eating them up. So we'll see what adjustment they make there in the second half. And then, to start, we'll see how we want to come out here. We'll probably start in that junk little triangle and 2 defense, but I'm curious to see what adjustments we make on Scope, and especially they throw it to him in the short corner. Because you see they ran the first play of the game for him to try to get him going, because they knew how he got going the second time we played them. And probably going to draw something up for him early to start the second half, too.
All right, again, the score at halftime, it's Loyola 24, Davidson 19. We'll take a break here on the Great Lakes Brewing Company halftime show. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about some of the other action that's been going on here in Pittsburgh. Some surprising results, namely one school in particular. I'd like to see T's thoughts on it when we come back here on the Rambler Sports Network from Learfield.
Dinner? Hosting an event? Firehouse Grill is your answer. With a fantastic bar area to watch sports, a family-friendly restaurant, and 2 private event spaces, Firehouse Grill is a great space for any night out. With their menu of popular burgers, delicious Detroit-style pizza, and inventive entrees, you can find something that everyone will love. Join them in Evanston for the next Rambler men's basketball away game, a night out, or a post-game meal. Visit them ahead of time at firehousegrill.net.
Ready for slam dunk experiences during basketball games? Head over to Ireland's for unforgettable pregame and postgame celebrations. located on campus in the lower level of the Damon Student Center and proudly run by Loyola-led Enterprises undergraduate students. Head down and enjoy a delicious hot dog and pair it with a beer or seltzer of your choice. Ireland, raising a glass to victory.
Back here on the Great Lakes Brewing Company halftime show. The score, it's Loyola 24 and Davidson 19. This is the fourth and final game of the quadruple header in Pittsburgh today. In game one, you had the matchup of the 8-9, so two teams that didn't play yesterday. They got the single bye. And GW as the 9 seed, actually, they were all over Fordham. It was 41-17. A couple of moments into the second half of that game, and credit to Fordham. They came all the way back, got within 2 before GW hung on at the end. They won that game by 4, and they're going to play St. Louis in tomorrow's first game. Then after that, the Schmidt Tour will continue at least until tomorrow. The 13th seeded St. Bonaventure Bonnies, with all the turmoil and retirement forced out. Well, obviously, we all have our opinions. I think most of us are leaning one certain way, but that's not really for us to adjudicate. But the 13th seed, they won yesterday, and today they beat George Mason. Your thoughts on that one, CT? St. Bonaventure able to, on their second game back-to-back, get another win over George Mason. It really pulled ahead late in that one to get that victory.
Yeah, I mean, just playing like a hungry team. And, I'm not going to – it's not really for it. Yeah, like you said, it's not for us to decide. We know what exactly is happening on the Bonnies, within the Bonnies program. I mean, that's for them to sort through. But yeah, the fact of the matter is Schmidt won't be back next year. And I mean, his team, he seems like the guys seem to be rallying around him. They're trying to send him off on a bang. And they're just playing loose and fun together, just playing hard and physical. And kind of like us, they have a very short rotation, and they're only playing 6-7 guys. So I mean, they know they're going to have opportunities, going to get cracks at us. You might as well just play hard, and if you need a sub, go out for a little bit, and you're going to get right back out there.
And in the game before us, Duquesne with a pretty good home crowd here, as you might expect. I mean, the Duquesne University buildings are legitimately across the street here from the arena, so they had a good crowd on hand, and I'm sure they'll grow even more tomorrow. They beat URI. I mean, Tyler Cochran, though, he had 31 points. He made 8 3-pointers. He had a couple of shots down the stretch that were halfway down and out. I loved seeing
9, didn't he? Because he threw.
At the end, you're right. He made the 9th one.
Yeah.
What I loved when the game ended, he didn't leave the court. He took the basketball. He took another shot. He went to the rim. He made it. He just wanted to keep playing. I forget if this is his final year of eligibility, but you can understand if it was. He's I have a few more shots. So he did all he could, and it ended up being a close affair down the stretch. Duquesne's going to play VCU tomorrow, right? Yeah. Duquesne plays VCU tomorrow. We know VCU travels well. You hope that Duquesne will bring even more fans tomorrow. This building might be loud and energetic for sure at 5 o'clock tomorrow for that game. CT, we hope that we're rolling in around that time as well to absorb it and get ready for another game. The winner of this one between Loyola and Davidson will take on St. Joseph's, the 3 seed, tomorrow night, scheduled for 7:30 Eastern time. And then from there, well, we'll talk about that tomorrow if needed. All right, again, the score at halftime. Loyola 24, Davidson 19. The second half is coming up next on the Rambler Sports Network from Learfield.
Rambler fans don't just watch the game, they live it. Sitting in traffic on the way to the game might sound boring. The pregame rituals, post-win celebrations, and everything in between is nothing but brilliant. That's why PNC is proud to be the official bank sponsor of Loyola Athletics and support their devoted fans. Because keeping your finances boring allows you to make exciting memories full of all the things that make game day feel like game day. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. Member FDIC.
Whether you're watching Rambler basketball from home or in Gentile Arena, be sure to do it while enjoying a Great Lakes Brewing Company beer. Great Lakes Brewing Company is an official alumni-owned craft beer sponsor of Loyola Athletics. Find Great Lakes Brewing Company beer inside Gentile Arena or wherever Great Lakes beers are sold. Great Lakes Brewing Company reminds you to please drink responsibly.
Almost time for the second half to get underway. Loyola leads Davidson 24-19. Ramblers only shot 37% in the first half, 10 of 27, but Davidson shot 7 of 23. That's 30%. Each team made one three-pointer. Loyola was 1 of 10. Davidson was 1 of 9. Free throw shooting, there's room to improve on both sides. Loyola 3 of 6. Davidson 4 of 10. Ramblers are +5 in points off of turnovers. The rebounding is completely even, overall defensive and offensive, but Loyola has 5 second chance points to Davidson's 0. Points in the paint, 16-10 Loyola. And the Ramblers being led by Alex Richardson, 10 points in the first half. 7 points from Miles Rubin. Davidson being led by the 7 points from Josh Scovins. Ramblers will have the ball to begin the second half. I feel like in this situation, you use one of your best plays, your first, getting the ball to begin the second half. You got a 5-point lead, a chance to come out with a quick jab here. If you're the Ramblers, what do you think? What do you think it is here? What do you think they do?
I mean, probably some sort of high screen and roll action, just to see how they're guarding it for to start. And if they're going to continue blitzing K, just throw it right back to that short roll and then just play out of that. But if they are adjusting, I mean, now you kind of work the ball upside to side, and I'd probably try to run something to get X, either an outside shot or just something going downhill to get him going.
The original starting 5 back in for the Ramblers. Davidson upping the pressure here and get it into Miles in the backcourt. Will hand it off to Dotson. Will now cross the timeline left to right as the Ramblers shoot in the hoop in front of us as we're across from the Rambler bench here in Pittsburgh. Rubin, top of the nail, backing down Plateo towards the elbow. Now in the paint with the right hand. He'll kick it out to Miles. Swings right to Dotson. 10 to shoot. Back up top to Miles. Amos comes around. Rubin holds on to it. 5 to shoot. Got to make a move now. Amos turns the corner, pulls up, elbow jumper, back iron. Richardson
being held,
fouled on the glass
by Brown.
Man, Alex Richardson yesterday just had a game to forget. Let's just be honest. 19 minutes, 4 rebounds, didn't score. He has taken that to heart here today, and he draws a foul on the offensive glass. Inbound to Tavares, left wing. Down low, Alex is wide open. Pass got tipped. Plateo recovers. They double, they kick. Extra pass. Tavares to Dotson. 3, too strong. And the rebound by Plateo. If that pass doesn't get tipped on the way to Alex, he has another dunk. Plateo dribbles to the top side. Now left to the top of the key. Gives it to Devin Brown. Turns the corner. He's up top now. Push pass left to Plateo. Brings Rubin down low. Plateo. Right hand into the paint, holding it, faking it. Got Miles in the air. Left hand, missed it short. Rebound Miles. Well, Rubin bit. Plateo didn't finish, though. Dotson to the front court with it. Tavares and Dotson play catch. Now Rubin on the right wing. Rubin, the low left-hand dribble, creeps to the top of the nail. Gives the pass to Miles, to X, who rejects the Rubin screen. Now back to Rubin up top. Hand off Tavares, top side, 7 to shoot. Daywilk to Miles, free throw line, 5 to shoot. Rubin spins to his right, steps to the backboard, can't kiss it home. Devin Brown the rebound. Loyola, a couple of good looks to begin this second half. Still 24-19 Ramblers. Tavares almost creates a turnover. Devin Brown gets the loose ball. Scovins now going into Richardson, into his chest. Richardson keeps his hands up straight, and Scovins scores the shot, and he flexes, and he's pumped up again and speaking again because he made a shot. He's got 9 and it's 24-21. Good job, Richardson. Defense without fouling there. And it was not an easy finish, that's for sure. Dotson in the right corner. Richardson on the wing. Hands it back off to Cade. He'll step back and take the 3. And make the 3.
Bring it up.
Cade Dotson, his first field goal of the game. Ramblers lead 27-21 with 17:40 to go. Plateo. What?
Stay well.
Okay. I thought they were going to call Plateo for a carry there because you saw how awkward he dribbled that ball just as the whistle blew. But it was away from the ball. Now, who am I kidding? They're never going to call that. Tavares called for his second. Amos comes out. Nick Anderson in. 17:37 to go. 27-21 Loyola.
Yeah, I'd love to see Nick and his athleticism onto the glass. This is the lineup that we had out there when we gave up 4 3-point opportunities in the first half. They didn't score on it, but still, that's way too many.
Playing with fire, that's for sure. Plateo in the right corner. Anderson guarding him now. Richardson switches onto him outside the paint. Push pass outside to Sam Brown. Brown down the left lane line. Tough shot over Nick. Missed it. Alex gets the rebound. He boxed out, tapped it, and got it loose off the floor. 1 and done for Davidson. Richardson, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Tavares, topside, bounce pass, Rubin, pocket pass, drives to the rim, swallowed up, lost it, loose ball. Alex almost had it. Oh, no, and then Alex trying to get to the ball. And that's just a bad break. Alex was going to the floor to try to get the loose ball, and he contacts Devin Brown and picks up his 3rd foul. All right. Still a 6-point Rambler lead with 17:03 to go. Alex comes out. Now JOJ back in. He's got 2 fouls, of course. Fredrickson, left wing.
Yeah, a little post rub against Scovins the ball right there.
Scovins against JOJ. Double team comes. Passes across the lane to Plateo. Stripped away, and they call a foul on Nick or JOJ. It's on Ola Joseph.
Yeah, it's like, come on, guys.
And now Daniil will check in, one would assume, for Ola Joseph.
Yeah.
No, Amos will.
Yeah, but if you're JOJ, you have a monster, you have a double team. Why are you even swiping at the ball? You got the man trapped like his back, like he's 6 feet away. Like Pacheco's not a player. You don't need to.
No, off the inbounds, they lose Blooms in the corner, and he makes the 3. That's his first basket. He's 1 for 3. It's 27-24. There's Davidson's second made 3-pointer. Dotson dribbling out between the rings, standing at the 0 in the A10 50 logo. Ryan Rubin screen to his right, pass to Miles, gets deflected. Davidson has numbers the other way. Blooms into Dotson, and Dotson does a great job not fouling. And then Tavares, did he get a timeout on the rebound? Great play by Daywilk. A tie-up would have given the ball to Davidson. So Loyola will get the possession. And, that was a 4-on-2. Blooms went to the hoop. Dotson jumped, but he jumped backwards. So there was no contact. Blooms probably expecting contact. Missed the layup, and Loyola gets the rebound. So they dodge that live ball turnover and don't give up an easy 2. Timeout on the floor with 16:18 to go. It's Loyola 27, Davidson 24. This is Rambler basketball from Learfield.
When you're on the move and looking for nonstop college sports action, get the Varsity Network app and take the game with you everywhere. Stream live play-by-play from schools across the country right from your phone, free. Catch hundreds of weekly podcasts, including shows from your favorite teams, all in one place. From football Saturdays to midweek hoops, it's your all-access pass to the college sports world. Whether it's game day or just your daily drive, the Varsity Network app has you covered. Download now and listen live for free on the Varsity Network app.
Looking for a doctor close to home? You don't have to travel far to find the leading edge of healthcare. With Loyola Medicine, hospitals and doctors' offices located throughout the west, south, and southwest suburbs, advanced medical technology and top-rated physicians are right in your neighborhood. At Loyola Medicine, the official healthcare system and sports medicine sponsor of Loyola Athletics, it's easy to find an exceptional doctor at a convenient location. Go to loyolamedicine.org/doctor to find your Loyola doctor today.
Loyola putting forth a terrific defensive effort in this game, holding Davidson to 9 of 28 shooting, just 2 of 10 from 3. And the Ramblers, offensively, not lining it up themselves, but they're winning 27-24. The 19 points scored by Davidson, the fewest in a half this season allowed by the Ramblers. In fact, it's the fewest allowed in a half in the last 2 seasons. A couple of years ago, Central Michigan had a 14-point half against the Ramblers. So, again, to my point, Loyola playing some of its best defense here and really over, again, the last stretch of games where the number I had mentioned was Loyola has held 5 of their last 9 opponents under 40%. And right now, Davidson's at 32%. And a great job on this transition D here. It was 4-on-2. Dotson plays defense without fouling. They miss. Tavares gets the rebound and calls a timeout. His little plays are adding up for the Ramblers right now.
Yeah, definitely. But, before that, though, Alex Rich on a tough break, gets called for his 3rd foul. JOJ also gets his 3rd foul. Now, what I was trying to say was you have a double team. You have a guy locked up in a double team. So there's no reason to slap at the ball. It's not your job. I don't think Drew's ever going to ask you to steal that ball when you have a double team right there. You just got to stay solid, be able to slide your feet and make sure you can't step through it. JOJ those plays we talk about guys just going off on their own. that's an example of something that I'm talking about. You just can't have that.
Ramblers have limited those mistakes, though, for sure today. Davidson comes out on a 1-2-2 full court zone pressure. Gets to Rubin at half court. He gets it across the timeline. Tavares, Dotson, Rubin, Ola Joseph's back in now. Anderson on the floor as well. Tavares dribbles to the right, reverses it to Dotson on the left. Extra pass to Anderson. Down the baseline, explosive to the hoop. Had it blocked. Miles, though, cleans it up. Oh, I just still love the explosiveness of Anderson. He got it blocked, but that took Logan out of position, and Rubin got the easy rebound put back. 29-24. Scovins down low, fires it to Logan, who gets a reverse layup. Ramblers by 3. 29-26. Tavares goes right inside the arc, finds Rubin at the rim, power dribble up, and dunks it. Logan couldn't block that one. 31-26. Back-to-back buckets for Miles Rubin. He's got 11. Down the left baseline, Fredrickson fouled at the rim as he got by Tavares, and that's Day Wilkes' third. So that's Tavares, Ola Joseph, and Richardson all with 3. And we'll get a timeout on the floor before free throws for Parker Fredrickson.
Yeah. I know Day Wilkes upset with, you got to have help side defense right there, but you also can't let a guy refuse a ball screen like that on the wing.
15-13 to go. Loyola 29, Davidson 26. This is Rambler basketball from Learfield.
Kohl's gets it. Instant gratification is the best. Like waking up to freshly brewed coffee, hitting every green light on the way home, or getting instant Kohl's cash. This weekend only, get $10 Kohl's cash to use right away when you spend $25 or more. No waiting, no forgetting, no patience required. Offers end March 15th. Some exclusions apply. Coupons and Kohl's cash do not apply to Sephora at Kohl's. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Caputo Cheese specializes in the manufacturing and processing of fine Italian-type cheeses, including Parmesan, Romano, and fresh mozzarella. They're best known among chefs for their award-winning burrata and ricotta cheeses. Whether you need a traditional Parmigiano Reggiano or a customized solution, Caputo Cheese delivers quality and consistency that only high standards and family pride can produce. Visit them at CaputoCheese.com and follow them at Caputo Cheese.
Make Pippin's Tavern a downtown campus men's basketball away game watch party sponsor. Your go-to spot for game days, dinner with friends, or your next big event. With a mouth-watering menu, craft cocktails, and plenty of TVs. Pippin's Tavern is the perfect place to catch all the action and enjoy a great meal in the heart of downtown Chicago. Planning a special occasion, Pippin's Tavern offers several private event spaces to make your celebration unforgettable. Visit pippinstavern.com to learn more and reserve your next event.
DeGroot Logistics is a proud sponsor of Loyola Athletics, owned and operated by Loyola alumni. DeGroot provides transportation services for some of the country's largest shippers of food and beverage products. If you're interested in learning more, you want to join their team, check them out at DeGrootLogistics.com. Parker Fredrickson will have a couple of free throws here for Davidson when play resumes. 15-13 to go. Loyola 31, Davidson 26. Loyola some trouble with the fouls right now. Tavares, Ola Joseph, and Richardson all have 3. And you still got 15 minutes and change left to play in this game. The Ramblers have had an advantage in the paint. 20-14 points in the paint in this game. And yeah, Davidson's blocked a couple of shots, Logan and Plateo, but I think overall the Ramblers have had the better of the play at the rim, but start to get into more foul trouble, that could go the other way.
Yeah, I wonder if Drew, starts sprinkling in some zone defense here just to keep guys, help keep guys out of foul trouble. We've already shown zones for the last couple games, so it's on film. It's not like it's totally not something we haven't practiced before. So, just something to kind of get Davidson out of a rhythm and then steal some minutes to keep our guys out of trouble.
Parker Fredrickson just made the first free throw. The second is in the air and bounces out. Miles and Logan kind of got to the side of Miles, and Miles couldn't grab the rebound, out of bounds to the Wildcats, unfortunately, here. So Davidson will get a chance after the one free throw to get more. 31-27 with the 15-11 to go. Fredrickson on the left wing. Dotson on him. Spins right to the lane. Will kick it out to Logan. And now Blooms. Anderson stays with him. Glasgow guarding Sam Brown. Sam Brown driving left, mid-block, pull-up, and kicks it out. Blooms a three, wide left, rebound, X. Roberts Blooms, he made that one shot earlier, thought that might get him going, but he's now 1 of 5 in the game. And maybe that illness is still affecting him. He's still listed as questionable coming into the game today. Rubin is driving left against Logan to the backboard. Logan, oh, that's a great play.
Wait, no.
Logan blocked the shot.
Because it hit Logan's legs as he was out of bounds.
I think
before the ball
bounced.
Before the ball hit.
And Drew is immediately, okay. I thought maybe it already had skipped before it got to his leg.
No, it hit Logan's legs before the ball even bounced out
I
of
mean,
bounds.
still a great, Sean Logan's got to get credit there. He blocked the shot and then falling out of bounds, saved it in off of Miles. But, yeah, it may be went off of Miles and then stayed in the air and then got Logan's leg standing out of bounds. Of course, which tends to happen a lot at these events. They don't show a replay. They don't show the replay on the big board here. So I'm going up to the USA broadcast right now. I'm going to rewind it a couple of seconds and see if we can catch this CT. I think they're going to show a replay right now. So Miles drives down the left side of the lane, blocked. Logan falling out of bounds, throws it. I think that skipped on the out of bounds first before it went to Logan. Unless Logan, now, so Logan may have had his foot out of bounds potentially as he was throwing it back in as well. I didn't look for that part. It's hard to see as well. Ramblers were pretty adamant, though. They had even a better view than us. Yeah, they're announcing Loyola's ball. So I think Logan was out of bounds when he threw it back in. More so that it went off of Rubin and then hit Logan again. So the Ramblers will retain the basketball, and they retain the timeout, and they retain the challenge. That would have been tough, though, if Loyola lost that, because you'd lose a timeout, you'd be down to just one left, and you wouldn't have a challenge left. And I think that's the first time in the history of the challenge system that Drew Valentine has been successful. I think even he jokes that he's yet to find any success with that. Certainly this season. Did we have challenges last year? We had some form of them, but not the way it is this year. And the shot clock will be at 11. It'll be a baseline inbounds play for the Ramblers, leading 31-27 with 14:34 to go. Dotson gets it to Rubin in the left corner. Rubin gets doubled, passes across the court. Anderson saved it. Oh, and they call it back.
Come on, Mott.
A bad pass by Miles. Kind of blindly threw it to Amos, who wasn't looking for it. Anderson almost saved it, but he stepped into the backcourt, and it was never touched by a Wildcat. Some mistakes that we saw yesterday that hurt until they stopped doing it, and the Ramblers made the comeback. Fredrickson down low to Scovins. Double team comes. Now Rubin stays on Scovins solo. Blooms to his left, takes a three. Missed it, fell down after the shot. Good defense by Glasgow. Rebound Rubin. Blooms is definitely off in this one. Let's hope it continues. Rubin hands it off for Glasgow, top side. Back to Rubin. Rubin, hand off Anderson. Anderson reverses it for Danny. Now Rubin, top of the nail. Hands off X. X back to Rubin at the rim. Into Blooms. Fouled, and it bounced out.
Come on.
Hit the heel of the rim and stayed out. Good action there from the Ramblers, though. Everybody got a touch.
Yeah, great recognition by X right there. I mean, got two guys just jumped out on him. I mean, the way he's been shooting the ball for the last couple of weeks, it makes sense. Just made the right read, didn't try to force a shot.
First foul on Blooms. Miles to the line, where he's 1 for 1 today. 11 points, 5 rebounds on the day. First of 2 in the air. Got it. Miles is 6 of 10 here at PPG Paints Arena, shooting free throws. Put the Ramblers up by 6 if you can make this one. Bends the knees. The rainbow bounces in. Front rim, back rim, a little bit of the backboard maybe, and some backspin into the hoop. Ramblers by 6, 33-27. Rubin has 13. This matches Loyola's largest lead. Koval into the front court with it. Now J.Q. Robertson takes the ball top side. Miles backs off into the paint. Fredrickson comes to get it. Anderson got screened. Roberts down low, gets the pass. Good D. Amos blocked from behind by Richardson. By Anderson. And it's out of bounds to the Ramblers. Nick Anderson, a backside block. And it went off of the Wildcats. Amos had the front off that screen. J.Q. Roberts rolled to the rim open. And good help defense. Dotson across the timeline, left to right. Rubin comes to set the screen. They sort of blitz, but not totally commit to it. Dotson gets it back from Rubin. Now Rubin up top. Leva to shoot. Rubin just inside the arc, looking. X comes around, takes the handoff, drives left into J.Q. Roberts. Up fakes, banks it in.
Yeah, good finish, X.
Ramblers by 8, 35-27, 13:08 to go. Now to play the final 13 today like they did yesterday. J.Q. Roberts, left for Koval. Dotson staying with him. Roberts catches it on left baseline. Will take Rubin towards the paint. And got a hold away on Nick Anderson, who's kind of nods his head and says, yeah, you got me. It'll be a second foul and the fifth team foul on the Ramblers here. Ramblers yesterday, the final 13 minutes of the game against Richmond, outscored them 37-13. They do that here. Well, they're up 35-27 right now. Blooms. Rubin switches on to him on the arc. Now left side, Hunter Adam. Adam bounces it for Blooms on the left wing. He drives right hand to the hoop, puts it up and in, and a foul.
A mile. Oh.
Second foul on Rubin.
Yeah, he got that right hand in the small of his back.
35-29 with 12:36 to go. Roberts Blooms to the line, where he's a 62% free throw shooter. Has just 5 points on the game, and now he has 6. Averages 12 points a game, which leads the Wildcats. Has played all of his games off the bench. He's missed the last 2 due to an illness. Was questionable coming into today's game, but obviously playing. Ramblers by 5 with 12:30 to go. Amos on the right wing. Back to Rubin now. Rubin up top. Coming around to get it is Anderson. Anderson down the right lane line. Ripped out by Roberts. Fights through and gets fouled. Nick Anderson showing strength, more strength as each game goes. And Nick Anderson will shoot 2. Roberts ripped down at the ball, got it free. Nick got it back and then continued his upward motion right to the rim and draws the foul. Nick to the line. All 4 of his points yesterday were at the free throw line. He went 4 of 6. It's long. And he misses it off the iron. They'll have 1 more here. Ramblers lead by 5. Ian Plateo returns for J.Q. Roberts. Nick, a deep breath. And his second free throw bounces out. And a rebound by Plateo. Stays a 5-point Rambler lead with 12:15 to go. Loyola looks to, maybe into a zone, but no, not quite. Blooms, left wing. Rubin got switched on to him. They skip a pass across the paint to Devin Brown.
Reach.
Amos almost knocked it away.
Don't reach,
and then
bro.
they call him for a foul as they spun to the baseline. He reached initially, got the ball, knocked it free, and then Devin Brown spun to the baseline, and that was called for the body on that foul. It's the first, though, on Amos. Silver lining there. And Devin Brown is shooting 2. Ramblers led by 8, but now Davidson scored the last 3 points. And now the last 4 points. Ola Joseph returns for Amos. Ola Joseph with 3 fouls. Tavares and Richardson, Tavares and Richardson also with 3. They're both on the bench. Both free throws good. It's a 5-0 run, 35-32 Loyola. Dotson creeps across half court. Sings it for Rubin on the right wing. Cade comes to get it again. Now back for Miles. Miles, top of the key, looking. Puts down the dribble now. 9 to shoot. Nick comes around to get it. Anderson to Glasgow. Nice pass to Miles at the rim. Takes his time and scores.
That's a great read from Danny, too. Put the ball right where Miles could get it.
15 now for Rubin. 37-32. Give Glasgow the assist. Left side, Blooms. Baseline backs it out. All the way up top for Devin Brown. Hunter Adam comes to set the screen. He slips towards the rim. Devin Brown will drive to the hoop. He'll kick it out to Blooms. He'll take the 3 off the front iron. Plateo taps it up and in. 37-34. Ramblers by 3. Business picking up a bit here. Dotson off the Rubin screen to his left. Bounce pass to Miles. Finds Glasgow down the baseline. Can't get it. Gets his own rebound and gets fouled. May have been fouled the first time, but he got his own rebound. And Danny will have 2 on the other side of a timeout. Koval the foul, his second. 10:55 to go in this one. Loyola 37. Davidson 34. 2 free throws coming for Daniil Glasgow. And we return here on the Ramblers Sports Network from Learfield.
Cubs fans, we know you can't wait for the baseball season to be back, so get an early start on the Marquee Sports Network app, your official home of Chicago Cubs baseball. Stream live games, watch exclusive shows, and get access to other behind-the-scenes content with Marquee. Download, subscribe, and start streaming today.
The Bud Light Loft in Gentile Arena provides a fantastic sideline view of the court. It also offers plenty of exciting amenities, including all-inclusive food and beverage service with an elevated game day tailgate menu and a reserved countertop seat with access to high top tables. Interested in season, group, or single game tickets in the Bud Light Loft? Visit RamblerTickets.com or call 773-508-WOLF.
Hey Rambler fans, this is Cam Crutley. When I'm not playing on the court, my favorite place to be is in the stands to see it live. And when I need tickets, I go to my friends at TicketEstore.com. As the official ticketing sponsor of Loyola Athletics and an alumni-owned business, Ticket eStore has gotten fans into the events they love for more than 20 years. Whether it's sports, concert, or theater, Ticket eStore has you covered for less than the other guys. Let's go Ramblers.
Loyola Medicine, the official health system and sports medicine sponsor of Loyola Athletics, provides life-saving care. Their top-rated doctors diagnose, treat, and manage both common conditions and complex diseases. Visit loyolamedicine.org/schedule now to make your appointment today. We have 10:55 left to go in this A10 tournament second-round matchup. The winner goes on to play St. Joseph's tomorrow night. 10:55 to go. It's Loyola 37, Davidson 34. Daniil Glasgow will be shooting 2 when play resumes. In the second half, Loyola shooting 5 of 11, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 4 at the line, 39.5% for the game, 2 of 12 from 3, and 5 of 10 at the free throw line. You might go kind of, oh, that's not that great. It's not, of course, but Davidson is 5 of 12 here in the second half. That's 41.7%, 1 of 4 from 3, 4 of 5 at the line. For the game, they're 34.3%, 2 of 13 from 3, and 8 of 15 at the free throw line. The rock fight continues, and Loyola has been able to keep this advantage. Got it up to 8 before a 5-0 Davidson run, and now a chance to get it back up to 5 if Danny can knock down a couple of free throws here. And it seems like for Loyola here, you just have to just kind of keep the pace going. I mean, keep the slow pace going, but just sort of just keep up with Davidson. They're going to get some buckets, obviously. Plateo's going to get a tip in, offensive rebound like we just saw. They might knock down another 3, but Loyola just has to keep the course, remain steady, it feels like, in this game right now, at this juncture for sure.
Yeah, just stay the course, but then also on that, before that tip in right there, we were a little bit out of sorts on defense. You had like JOJ and Cade both running at the ball. You don't need 2 guys contesting the shot because then obviously you're at a disadvantage on the glass. So, you would love to see Cade just be out there, just contesting the shot, JOJ around the rim, being able to be able to help us out on the glass right there. But lesson learned for next time.
Ramblers, though, miss another free throw. Glasgow too strong. He'll have another one here. It's up. Too strong again. And the rebound by Brown. The Ramblers just missed 4 straight free throws. Devin Brown driving left into Glasgow. Swings it back out to Plateo. Plateo now. Richardson's back in. He's guarding Plateo. Now the handoff for Blooms on the arc. Ola Joseph trying to stay with him. Blooms to the hoop. Blocked by Alex. Out of bounds with 9 to shoot. Blooms was kind of fading away to the baseline. I think if Blooms launches himself towards the rim, he probably gets the foul on Richardson there. But instead, he was moving away from the basket. Under out of bounds with 9 to shoot. Get it into Bloom's right wing. Swings it up top for Koval. Koval driving left, spinning, kick out, 4 to shoot. Bloom's a three-pointer. Got it. From way out there, and that ties the game at 37. With 10:16 to go. Dotson swings it for J.O.J. Now Anderson on the left wing. Enters it for Richardson against Plateo. One-on-one, backing him down. Steps to the baseline.
Good move,
he
Alex.
scores again. Alex Richardson, 6 of 6 from the field. Career high, 12 points. Ramblers back up by 2. Plateo down the left lane line. Bounce pass corner. Blooms misses this 3. Rebound Dotson. So, Blooms has made a couple, but he hasn't gotten hot yet. He's 3 of 11 from the field. Bucket here would be huge for the Ramblers to just reassume a bit of control. Dotson up top. Richardson sets the screen. They blitz. The pass wasn't there, though. Around the perimeter goes Glasgow to Anderson to Dotson up top. 6 to shoot. Dotson with 5. Crosses over to his right with 3. Looking for some space to shoot. Richardson picks it up. Puts up a shot at the shot. Are you kidding me? Alex Richardson off 1 foot from 15 feet away. Fading and hitting at the shot clock buzzer. Career high up to 14 now. Down low Blooms. Kicks it right corner. 3. Hunter Adam bounces out. Richardson a rebound. His 7th. Alex has got 14 points and 7 rebounds. And the Ramblers lead by 4 with 8:56 to go. Yesterday was the Joshua Ola Joseph game. This is looking like the Alex Richardson game. Richardson hands off Anderson, right wing. He'll take the 3. Missed it strong. J.O.J. fights for the rebound. Kept it loose. Glasgow to the rim, and he gets fouled by Plateo.
Let's go. The timely plays right now, fellas.
3rd on Plateo. J.O.J. created that. He was sandwiched between 2 Wildcats. He just fought for it, got a fingertip on it. Glasgow gets it, and now Danny got to make some free throws right now. Ramblers have missed 4 straight at the line.
Yeah. How about Daniil? Just a great recognition. He had a big guy flying at you. He's probably going to be thirsty to block your shot. Just showed him the ball. He jumped right out of his skin. Just great. Yeah, Daniil really knows how to play the game.
Glasgow gets the first point today, but he's had some valuable minutes. Some foul trouble for the whole team. A couple of rebounds and assists in 15 minutes. And a chance here to put the lead back up to 6. Amos and Tavares are back in the lineup now. Richardson, Ola Joseph, and of course Glasgow. Ruben is going to check in, though, if this basket is good, which it isn't. And the rebound for Davidson got tapped to Scovins. 42-37 Ramblers. But a 5-0 run after the Wildcats had tied it. Sam Brown deep on the left wing. Scovins up top. Moves it for Blooms. Glasgow looks really engaged. Gets up in his face. Now Logan up top. Logan's checked in for Plateo. Bounce pass deep to Scovins. Not his normal spot. 8 to shoot. Out perimeter deep right. It's Blooms. Has to launch a 3. Missed it short. Rebound Amos. Yep. Nothing going at all on that offensive possession for Davidson. Credit the Rambler defense. This possession should take it under 8 minutes to go. Oh, cross-court pass by Tavares. Intercepted. Blooms on the run-up ahead to Sam Brown. Now back to Blooms. Up top, Devin Brown. Enters it for Logan, right of the lane against Amos. Takes it to the baseline. Pushes off. Misses. Loose ball. Rebound. Ramblers.
That's the Sean Logan we know.
He pushed off to get free and then missed the shot. Ramblers have it with 7:40 to go. Up 42-37. Tavares got a turnover, wants to make up for it now. Passes left corner. Gets it back from Amos. Tavares, dribble drive to the paint. Leaves it off. at the rim. JOJ missed it off the back rim. Richardson fought for the rebound, and Sam Brown has it. Wildcats with the basketball. Sam Brown around the Logan screen. Pulls up, free throw line. Jay is good. He's got such a herky-jerky movement to his dribble and a shot. He makes that one. His first bucket. And, Drew Valentine sensing something here with 7:05 to go. I think he wanted to get Miles in the game. I think this is why he calls the timeout. He calls timeout. It'll be the under 8 media timeout with 7:05 to go. Loyola 42, Davidson 39. The basketball is in CT's hands right now, or it's close. 7:05 to go. 42-39 Loyola here on the Rambler Sports Network from Learfield.
JB Alberto's has had a passion for pizza since 1965. Each JB Alberto's pizza starts with its own unique handcrafted dough. It's topped with flavorful homemade pizza sauce, crafted from sun-ripened tomatoes, 100% real mozzarella cheese, ingredients cut fresh daily, and top-quality meats. Visit jbalbertos.com to order online or call them at 773-973-1700. JB Alberto's, the official pizza sponsor of Loyola Athletics.
This is Rambler softball player Allie Palowitz on behalf of Midway Restoration Services, the presenting sponsor of Rambler softball. They are a family-owned business who have been serving all of Chicagoland for more than 35 years. They provide emergency restoration services for a variety of emergency situations, including water damage, fire, mold, and biohazards. Midway Restoration Services is the one call you need to make to help manage the cleanup and restoration for your home or business. Call them 24/7, 365 at 312-226-1101 or visit them at midwayrestoration.com.
Over 50, near retirement, join this live interactive retirement planning class that's quietly educated thousands of retirees and pre-retirees. Attend Retirement Planning University for the comfort of home. Go to helpingamericaretire.com. That's helpingamericaretire.com. See website for disclosures. Well, CT, Davidson, after being down by 8 at 35-27, they came back. They tied this game at 37. Then the Ramblers able to build the lead back out to 5. It's 3 right now. Loyola has the ball with 7:05 left to go. And exactly what I had said, that just stay the course, keep the pace down, keep the slow pace here, but keep pace with what Davidson is doing. And right now, that's what the Ramblers have done. And a 3-point lead with 7:05 left to go, and it's heading towards closing time here. And the Ramblers need to continue executing. I'd say especially on the defensive end. Just keeping up what they've done. Davidson's shooting 33% from the field, and they're 3 of 17 from 3. In defensive rebounding, Davidson has 8 offensive rebounds. Now, of course, they had like 4 in one possession in the first half. Second chance points are 8-5 in favor of Loyola. So, defense, we got to finish the possessions. I think that's the key moving forward.
That's the key, and it's got to be rebound by committee right now. So, JOJ's been in foul trouble, but, that means he's hasn't played much, so he shouldn't be tired. So get his really help us out. I know we talk about his outside shooting from yesterday, but he also had 7 rebounds, and that's the type of impact that we need him to have, especially late. Got the double bigs out there, so Miles and Alex just continue doing what they do.
Daywilk Tavares inbound the ball in front of us. Daywilk is due for a big shot in this game. He does have 4 rebounds, 4 assists. That turnover he had was just his first of the game. Gets it into Dotson. Rubin, Richardson, and Ola Joseph on the floor. Dotson dribbling out near half court. 15 to shoot. Rubin comes to set the screen. Dotson turns the corner left, tries to, now gets it to Rubin, hands it back off for Cade. Cade back behind Rubin. 8 to shoot. Dotson had it fumbled away. Finds Ola Joseph on the right wing. 4 to shoot. JOJ up fakes, drives 2-1, gives it off for Miles, and he fumbled the pass in the lane. And if he had caught it quickly and lofted it up, would have had a chance to get a shot at the buzzer. Here comes Davidson in a 3-point game. Sam Brown to the left baseline, circles it out. Skovitz for Devin Brown, right wing. Devin Brown holding it. Passes to Logan, free throw line. Logan shoots over Richardson and gets the bounce off the back rim. 42-41. Loyola by 1 with 6:10 to go. Dotson and Tavares up top. Rubin now right wing. Rubin dribbles to the top of the key. Cade takes the handoff. Dribbles to his left, and it got knocked away. They pick it up off the floor. Blooms will pull up and take a 3 and make it. And Davidson has taken a 2-point lead, 44-42. with 5:41 to go. Johnson to his right, bounce pass to Rubin. He drives into the paint to the hoop, puts it up, no good, gets his own rebound, fouled. 6th team foul on Davidson. If it's Scovins, it's his 3rd, which it is. Yeah. Davidson, their first lead since a while ago, sometime in the first half. I don't have that in front of me, but 44-42. Dotson's pass got deflected. And
that's a second. Come on, Cabe.
He was trying to throw it all the way to the backcourt. And it got deflected right there. Sam Brown. Up top, Scovins. Scovins swings it left. Blooms takes another 3. He misses. Big miss. Rubin the rebound. That could have been a difference maker right there if that goes. 5:05 to go. Tavares moving right towards the corner. Looking back to his left. Skips a pass to the left wing. Dotson. Dribble drive left to the baseline. Underneath. Kicks it. Amos. Right corner. 3 in the air. X is no good. Rebound Miles Rubin. Kicks it out to Tavares. Steps into a 3.
Bring it up.
What did I say, CT? It's a few moments ago. Daywilk was due for a shot, and the Ramblers retake the lead. 45-44 off the offensive rebound. Sam Brown to Scovins. Right baseline drive. Lost it. Out of bounds off of Miles Rubin. Ramblers, it'll be Davidson ball with 20 on the shot clock. 4:38 to go. 45-44 Loyola. Under out of bounds. Sam Brown looking. Gets it to the corner. Logan. Now to the wing. Blooms up top. Devin Brown. Brown holding against Tavares. Looks to his right. Now passes for Blooms. Tavares against him. Blooms looks to drive by him. Stripped.
That's stripped off
of Blooms.
Yeah, Daywilk.
Out of bounds.
Quick
Daywilk Tavares.
Real quick hands. There we go.
Parker Fredrickson will come into the game, replacing Blooms. And Davidson will not pressure in the backcourt here. They'll let the Ramblers just walk it up. Dotson will cross half court with 23 on the shot clock, 4:20 on the game clock. Loyola leads by 1. Rubin holding it on the right side. Still looking, holding, now puts down the dribble, moves to his left, finds Tavares in the corner. He'll take the 3. Tavares has made 2 in a row, and it's 48-44. This time from the corner. Devin Brown up top. Dribbles right, backs it out. Sam Brown swings it left for Scovins. Wants to go at Rubin. Goes into
Get that out of here.
Oh, they call Miles
on,
with the
bro.
body with a big swat up top.
Wow.
And Josh Scovins will shoot 2 on Miles. Oh. They called on an Ola Joseph. Wait, who called?
He wasn't in the game.
I think they had, Richardson. Where did Richardson foul him? I didn't see that at all, but it's Richardson's 4th and not Rubin's 3rd. So Scovins will have 2 free throws when we come back. 3:47 to go in the second half. Loyola 48, Davidson 44. This is Rambler basketball from Learfield.
This is Ramblers men's basketball player Braden Young on behalf of the law firm Kupiec and Martin. Founded in 2008 by Loyola alums Dave Kupiec, Kupiec and Martin is a trusted multi-state tax law firm with almost 60 years of experience advising businesses with state and local income, franchise, and sales tax matters. Their expertise was developed from working in-house at large publicly owned corporate tax departments, Big Four accounting firms, and state agencies. Contact them at 312-632-1022 or visit them at kupiecandmartin.com. Go Blurs!
JB Alberto's is the official pizza sponsor of Loyola Athletics. Although they've had passion for pizza since 1965, their menu also includes appetizers, salads, chicken, ribs, seafood, steak, pastas, sandwiches, burgers, and desserts. Check out their daily specials and order online at jbalbertos.com. You can also call them at 773-973-1700 for all of your catering needs.
3:47 left to go. Loyola 48, Davidson 44. The Ramblers have scored 6 straight after Davidson took the lead for the first time since the first half at 44-42. 48-44. Josh Scovins was fouled by Alex Richardson, his 4th. And Scovins will have 2 free throws. But Alex Richardson, without him, Loyola's not where they are right now. 14 points, 7 of 7 from the field, 7 rebounds in the game. He also has 2 blocked shots. And Scovins will go to the line where he's 3 of 4 today on the year, 64%. Either way, if he makes a couple, he's still got a 2-point lead. Obviously, if he misses the second, got to stay big on the glass here, where Loyola for the game is +9 on the glass. Davidson has 8 offensive rebounds. Again, 3 or 4 of those came on like 1 possession in the first half with 5 second chance points. Under 4 to go. This is where Loyola, certainly in past years, we haven't had as many opportunities this year, but in past years for sure, this is where Loyola shines and wins games, puts them away.
That's exactly what you do it on the defense, man. Got to close them out, get stops. So right now, got Davidson on a 2-minute scoring drought. We're on a 6-0 run over the last minute, just over the last 66 seconds, really. So, I mean, yes, Scovins at the line to shoot some free throws, but you got to keep getting stops and you got to do it without fouling.
6-0 scoring run, by the way. The first 2 made shots for Daywil Tavares today. Scovins swishes the first free throw. I said that just as he was standing in front of us, where I said that Daywil is due for a big shot. I kind of didn't say it too loudly, but I wonder maybe he still heard me. Scovins goes 2 for 2 at the line, looking better than a 64% free throw shooter. 2-point game. 48-46 Ramblers with 3:43, 3:42, 3:41 left to go in the second half. Dotson to Amos between the rings. Dotson finds Tavares, left wing. He'll take another. He'll miss out the back iron. Alex Richardson almost had the rebound. Devin Brown stole it away. So Daywilk found the hot hand, misses that one. Davidson the ball, Ramblers by 2. Sam Brown circles it back out. Scovins around to Devin Brown, left wing. Devin Brown up top, Sam Brown. Back to Devin Brown, left wing. Now Scovins catches out front. Fredrickson turns the corner. He'll take a 3. He got fouled by Tavares and almost made it. Got him on the arm as he came around a screen.
He did, yeah.
Daywilk's 4th. Fredrickson will shoot 3. He's 1 of 3 at the line today. Normally 78%. See if he gives us one miss here. Makes the first. 48-47 Loyola with 3:10 left to go. Daywilk was trailing and couldn't pull back the body and the arm. There's the miss. 1 more to go. 48-47. Be ready for a miss here, though. We got Logan and Scovins in on the offensive glass. And of course, Miles and Richardson are the ones inside. Fredrickson. He missed 2. Scovins gets the rebound. He darted in and got it.
Come on, Miles.
Sam Brown up top. Reverses it for Scovins. Finds Devin Brown in the corner. He dribbles out to the wing. Amos on him. 9 to shoot. Now Fredrickson. Top side. Left wing. Up top, Devin Brown again. 5 to shoot. He'll take the 3, and he made it.
Bro, that's a killer.
Davidson by 2. So they got a 4-point possession, 50-48 with 2:42 to go. Tavares to the right off the Rubin screen. Up to Dotson between the rings. Swings it left for Richardson. Hands off Tavares. Tavares into the paint. Tavares to the hoop. Stripped on the way up. Still Loyola ball. 6 to shoot as it went out of bounds. Both teams right now in the bonus. Single bonus. 1-1 for Loyola. 2 shots for Davidson. Davidson has the possession arrow. What's going on here? Okay. The referees thought maybe Davidson was thinking about challenging. They were just trying to align their defense. Tavares on the baseline. Gets it into Miles. Rubin spins at the front of the rim. Scores! Tie game at 50 with 2:20 to go. Rubin with 17. Need a stop now. Sam Brown to the left behind the screen. And they...
Bro. Look at Cade. That's his first.
First foul on Dotson, but the 2-shot foul now. And Sam Brown to the line.
Yeah, man, that last sequence was a killer. Free throw line. And on Miles, too, man. It's just...
Sam Brown is a 69% free throw shooter. First trip today with 2:13 to go. 50-50. 51-50 Davidson. Loyola has just the one timeout remaining now. Davidson has 3. Got to get the rebound here. Sam Brown makes the second. It's 52-50. Roberts Blooms will come in for Fredrickson. 2:13 to go. Davidson by 2. Dotson across half court. Kay dribbling between the rings. Tavares trying to get free. He does. Down the baseline. Bounces for Miles. He goes to the hoop. And one! And a foul! Miles Rubin from Daywilk Tavares. That's Daywilk's 6th assist of the game, CT. And Miles now with 19 and a chance to give the Ramblers the lead back. That's a season high in assists for Daywilk today with 6. Rubin to the line.
1 turnover, too.
And we remember it. Just a bad cross-court pass looking to the corner. Just one of those, what are you doing? That's the 1 turnover. Made those clutch back-to-back threes when the Ramblers trailed by 2 to retake the lead. Now makes the clutch the right play. He got the ball in the right corner. Maybe had a shot, right? Maybe had a shot. Instead, what is the word? Probed the baseline, drew a little bit of the big, and slipped the pass to Miles, who then attacks the rim.
Yep.
Davidson just used one of their timeouts here with 1:56 to go. Miles Rubin will be at the line, looking to give the Ramblers the lead back. Great game here it's not an offensive game, but just a great game in general.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But these last 2 minutes, 2-minute drill. It's just going to come down to who wants it more.
That was the 4th foul on Scovins. Mateo has 3. Loyola has both Tavares and Richardson with 4. Miles to the line, where he's 3 for 3 today. 19 points, 8 of 16 from the field, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. With 1:56 to go. Miles bends the knees. Free throw up. It's going to be
banked it.
I was going to say it's going to be long. You could tell, and he banked it in. 20 points for Miles. Ramblers by 1 with 1:54 to go. Devin Brown on the left wing, guarded by X. Scovins trying to get position down low. He's wrestling with Rubin. They're letting him go. Devin Brown dribbles to the right side, down the right side of the lane. Nowhere to go. Out to Logan. Hands it off Sam Brown. Brown to the left. To the baseline. Dotson on him. Kick out Scovins. 8 to shoot. Devin Brown, another topside 3.
Oh, X got to go over the top of that.
Davidson back up by 2. Devin Brown's made back-to-back threes. 55-53. Dotson behind a Rubin screen. Bounces it for Miles. At the A10 logo. Goes left. Up with the left hand. Too strong off the glass.
Got to get a stop here.
Davidson the rebound with 1:10 to go. Leading by 2.
No foul, no fouls, no fouls.
Devin Brown left wing. Blooms. Less than a minute to go. 2-point Davidson lead. Devin Brown deep on the right side. Thought about it. Now trying to work to the corner. Slings it out to Scovins. He'll up fake. He'll spin into the lane with 3. Tough fadeaway in and out.
Yep.
Big rebound Tavares.
Huge stop.
42 seconds left. Ramblers trail by 2.
Get a timeout.
And Drew is going to use that last timeout.
Nope, needed to stop, and we got it. Let's go.
39.8 seconds left. 26 on the shot clock. 55-53 Davidson. Now CT, 39.8 left. Do you draw up something quick here to try to get the bucket before you hit that 30-second mark on the clock? Or you're saying we're trying to take the best shot. If we tie it, we take the lead. And if Davidson has the final shot, so be it type of situation. I mean, what do you think is the first look here? If you go, do you go quick?
Yeah, if you can get something like with Miles, like on that high screen action, and try to see if you can get him a little pocket pass, get him going downhill. I think that was your first look. But if that's not open, then yeah, just run some offense, and then he's got to rely on your defense to get a stop. I mean, we just did it, but I mean, Sam Brown's got the hot hand right now. So on that last one, on a dribble handoff situation, X tried to go underneath on that one. You can't be two guys removed from it. I mean, especially when he's feeling it. So you got to fight over the top and then just be solid right there. X is athletic enough. He can slide with him. Brown should be able to, get him jumping out of his skin or cross him over and get all the way to the basket.
Of course, if Loyola doesn't score here, they'll most likely, unless it's real quick. Even then, I think if it's real quick, I think Loyola probably goes to the foul game. Down by 2 with 39.8 seconds left. Miles got a great look. The last possession just too strong off the window.
Yep.
I feel like an offensive rebound might be huge in this situation as well.
Yeah, and then if you do get an offensive rebound, like if you can quickly just stick it back in, go for it. But if not, then, I mean, might be best just to, kick it out, and then at that point, you can hold for the last shot.
Sideline inbounds play. Ramblers will line up, literally, right beyond the three-point line. And they'll break here. Bounced into Dotson. Ramblers are going to work it down. Dotson. 20 on the shot clock, 33 on the game clock. Dotson passes corner. Tavares down the baseline. Bounce pass to Rubin. He will now go to work. Backing down Logan. Fakes left, goes right. The hook, short, loose ball. Scovins has it. Got a foul. And got to get him. And Tavares fouls out. They eventually get Sam Brown with 16.3 seconds left. And Miles with a couple of real good looks down the stretch here. Loyola does not have a timeout left. And they're down by 2. And Sam Brown, he made a couple of the free throws a few minutes ago. Ramblers have a little mini timeout here because of the foul out. And now you lose, obviously, one of your three-point weapons in Daywil Tavares. The foul's out of the game. The 6 points on the 2 big threes he made, but 5 rebounds, 6 assists, just 1 turnover in 28 minutes. And now the Ramblers need a miss. And if it's on the second, they got a rebound, and then they just got to go. No timeouts left. Brown missed the first, so Loyola has a chance if they can secure a rebound. If it's there. Sam Brown's second shot made it. 3-point game. Davidson will not call one of their timeouts here. You wonder if they foul here with a 3-point lead, 16 seconds left. It would only be a 1-and-1 if it's a foul on the floor. They're going to extend the pressure into the backcourt. Get into Dotson. Dotson will run it up the court. They're going to get to the corner. Right corner. Dotson to the wing. Dotson going to try to drive with 9 around down the rim. 8 to shoot. Out to the 3-point line. Got to shoot here with 5, with 4. Cade, top side, puts up the 3.
Yeah! Bring it up,
with
baby!
0.4 to go!
Bring it up, Cade!
It at 56. Davidson timeout with 0.4 on the clock, and they will go check the clock, one would assume, to see if there's more time. But Davidson will have to go length of the floor. That clock looks perfect. Great job by the clock operator. I just looked up, and this clock stops. Look at it. Look how perfect. Bam.
Yeah.
0.4. So you can catch and shoot with 0.4. But, of course, Davidson has to get the ball down the floor from the baseline. 56-56. Cade Dotson had that ball that entire possession.
Yeah,
he dribbled from the left sideline in the backcourt, came diagonal in front of us, dribbled to the right corner in front of us, down the baseline, out the other side, out to the left wing, then to the top of the key, to the right, then escape dribble to the left, shot a 3, and the result was a tie game. Now, CT, I say it all the time. Barring anything calamitous, calamity or something not smart right now, this game should go to overtime. The only thing that Davidson could do is basically throw this ball the length of the court and try to tip it in at the rim. Now, who do you put? You got to put someone on the ball here, right?
Yeah, probably put Miles on the ball almost, because something that Davidson can do is because they'll be able to run the baseline because it's after a made basket, right? So something that if you put Alex on the ball, what they could do is they could have like somebody there to try to take a charge on him. And I trust Miles being able to stop more on a dime and being able to avoid that situation happening versus Alex, who's probably just going to run a guy over. And then you keep Alex long, he's still big, he can go up and at least bat the ball down.
They did put the clock to 0.6. That's still, I mean, it's more time, but it's the same situation here. This isn't like, so the NBA, obviously, women's college basketball, this ball will be in the front court, this will be a different story. This ball has to go 90, or it's being inbounded from 94 feet away. Nick Anderson is actually, and JOJ. They're in the backcourt. They've got two guys on the baseline, Davidson does. Sam Brown and Devin Brown. Sam Brown takes the inbounds, passes it to Devin Brown. Brown looking. He'll launch it. Just knock it down. Yes, Daniil intercepts it. We're going to overtime. Cade Dotson, a three-pointer at the buzzer, just before the buzzer, ties this game at 56. Loyola's season will continue for at least 5 more minutes. They will be without the services, though, of Daywell Tavares, who fouled out. Josh Skovins has 4 fouls for Davidson. Let's foul him out early on in overtime. CT, have we had overtime this season? I don't think so. First overtime game of the year. So, CT, you know what that means? Go to the top somewhere, and we'll replay some commercial breaks, and then we'll come back and have
we still have some. Yeah, we still
more
got one
basketball.
segment. Yeah, we still got a segment here. So.
Well, that's the post-game segment.
All right, well,
I don't want to jump the gun
let's
here.
Go, just Caputo
Inside Radio right now. Yeah, Nat Caputo deserves another play of his commercial. Overtime coming up next. Tied at 56 here on the Rambler Sports Network from Learfield.
On the way home, or getting instant Kohl's Cash. This weekend only, get $10 Kohl's Cash to use right away when you spend $25 or more. No waiting, no forgetting, no patience required. Offers end March 15th. Some exclusions apply. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora at Kohl's. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Caputo Cheese specializes in the manufacturing and processing of fine Italian-type cheeses, including Parmesan, Romano, and fresh mozzarella. They're best known among chefs for their award-winning burrata and ricotta cheeses. Whether you need a traditional Parmigiano Reggiano or a customized solution, Caputo Cheese delivers quality and consistency that only high standards and family pride can produce. Visit them at CaputoCheese.com and follow them at Caputo Cheese.
Make Pippin's Tavern a downtown campus men's basketball away game watch party sponsor. Your go-to spot for game days, dinner with friends, or your next big event. With a mouth-watering menu, craft cocktails, and plenty of TVs. Pippin's Tavern is the perfect place to catch all the action and enjoy a great meal in the heart of downtown Chicago. Planning a special occasion, Pippin's Tavern offers several private event spaces to make your celebration unforgettable. Visit Pippin'sTavern.com to learn more and reserve your next event.
Back here for the start of overtime. Davidson wins the opening tip of the overtime. The Wildcats will have it, still shooting to the hoop to our left. Tied at 56. 5 minutes on the clock. Skovins swings it left for Blooms, guarded by Anderson. Blooms. Skovins catches against Amos, left baseline. Skovins into Amos, into the paint, double team, passes, and tough blind shot put up by Logan, up off the backboard and in. Davidson by 2. 58-56. Dotson, the hero, tying this game with a three-pointer with 0.6 left on the clock. Rubin. Over left wing, Ola Joseph. Ola Joseph up top, Dotson. Skovins against him, 10 to shoot. Now Anderson off the Amos screen. Drives right to the baseline. Into contact.
Nick, come on, bro.
Got tied up, wanted to foul, and threw the ball away.
It's a soft freshman play. Come on, grow up, Nick.
Sam Brown with the basketball. Nick stays on him. Brown bounces it for Logan, top side. 1 minute gone by in overtime. Davidson 58-56. Blooms up top. Sam Brown, a left wing three. That's wide
Air ball.
right, air ball, out of bounds. It's happened a couple of times on that hoop by Rambler opponents, and actually the Ramblers themselves as well.
Was it like the depth perception or something like that, throwing it off? I don't know, but
yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's not an NBA arena, but if Pittsburgh had an NBA team, this is where they would play. Home, of course, of the Pittsburgh Penguins. And not a lot of people sitting in those seats behind the hoops. Maybe a total of, 15. Dotson reverses it left for Anderson. Now left corner. Amos for three. Long. Rebound by Blooms off the floor. 90 seconds gone by in overtime. 2-point Davidson lead. Blooms off the screen to his right. Blooms now for Sam Brown, sideline right. Enters it right of the lane. Logan against Ola Joseph. Spins right to the baseline and able to score. Sean Logan with a couple of buckets. 60-56. 3:08 to go. Need a bucket now. Dotson. Top side behind a Rubin screen. Has to back it out. Gives to Miles, top of the key. Rubin gives it to Anderson. Anderson reverses it for Dotson. Dotson with 12 to shoot. He'll take a three. He'll
Bring
make
it
a
up.
three. Drains it. 60-59 with 2:42 to go. Sam Brown on the left. Scovins the screen. Anderson gets through it. Now Devin Brown on the left wing. Bounce entry. Scovins against Ola Joseph. Skips it. Right side. Sam Brown misses that one. At least got it on the rim. Rebound by Rubin. Ramblers have it down by one with 2:20 to go. Anderson and Dotson play catch. Rubin sets the screen for Cade. Cade trying to drive right, almost fumbled it out of bounds. He's right here in front of us, needs help, finds Miles. 10 to shoot, ball up top. Rubin looking. Rubin, 7 to shoot, crosses over left to right, looking for Amos. Amos, he's into the paint. Amos to the left, to the baseline, can't scoop it in.
Oh, man, he got a good look.
He's a little hobbled going up the court. 60-59 Davidson with 1:50 to go in overtime. Devin Brown around a topside screen by Logan, poked away by Amos. Devin Brown got the ball back, though. Brown, bounce entry to Scovins outside the paint. Double team comes from Miles. He passes right side. Sam Brown doesn't shoot that one. 10 to shoot. Devin Brown. Scovins up top. Dribbles to his right. Into Rubin. High off the window and in. 3-point game. With 1:25 to go. 62-59. Dotson directs traffic. Trying to get free is Anderson. Now Rubin catches left wing. 1:08 to go. Bounce pass to Dotson. Passes corner. Ola Joseph takes the three. No, too strong. Dotson, the offensive rebound, though, on the weak side. Out to Nick. Nick steps into a game-tying three. Too strong. And the rebound by Logan with 56 seconds left. 62-59. And now Loyola desperately needs a stop. And Davidson will call a timeout. 49.3 left. We will keep it here with 49.3 seconds left, 62-59. And an offensive rebound and a look for Nick Anderson on the left wing. And that's probably Daywilk Tavares if he's not fouled out of this game right now. And so the Ramblers have 22 seconds of defense to play on the shot clock. Assuming they play a full 22 of defense and stop Davidson, we'll be down to less than a half minute to go, down by 3, 62-59. This is going to feel like a long timeout right now. So I think they went to a full TV timeout. And catching our breath here in the overtime period. Ramblers have gone 1 of 5 from the field. Davidson 3 of 5, and obviously there's your difference. 62-59. And it's been Sean Logan here in the overtime, scoring 4 points, 4 of the 6 for the Wildcats. We saw Alex Richardson's going to come back in the game here with his defensive possession. Obviously need him on the glass on a missed shot. course, the fouls carry over. So any foul by Loyola is 2 shots for Davidson. A foul by Davidson right now is a 1-and-1 still.
It's been a fun game. We got Kyle Nelson tuning in from Chicago, listening to us in the car. Kyle, we appreciate you listening.
49.3 seconds left in overtime. At 62-59. Ramblers are breaking the huddle. Finally have the first horn. The timeout to almost be wrapped up here. So the Ramblers come out defensively here with Dotson, Glasgow, Ola Joseph, Richardson, and Rubin. Down by 3 with 49.3 seconds left. Loyola does have a timeout left. Possession arrow is in Loyola's favor. Right sideline inbounds, Devin Brown. Ola Joseph guarding the ball. They'll put it in the backcourt for Sam Brown. Sam Brown over half court, 19 to shoot, 45 seconds left in overtime. Wildcats by 3. Glasgow gets up closer. 12 to shoot. Sam Brown still near half court. Now a screen from Scovins. Switch Rubin on to Brown. Glasgow guarding Scovins. Goes back to Sam Brown. A right side 3. In and out. Loose ball. Rebound Dotson. 28 seconds left. Don't necessarily need a 3. Dotson. Don't necessarily need the 3. Can go to the hoop, get fouled maybe. Dotson will drive to the hoop. Got it blocked. And now up ahead, transition. Blooms will go to the hoop, and he will lay it in with 15 seconds left. 5-point game. Dotson took it to the rim. Got blocked at the rim. 5-point game with 10 seconds left. Dotson a 3. In and out. No good. Rebound Davidson. And the Ramblers' season is going to come to an end. Davidson comes away with the victory in overtime, 64-59. And Loyola that close to joining 13th seed St. Bonaventure as Wednesday participants in Friday's quarterfinals. The Ramblers, I don't know if it's this simple to say, but it maybe ran out of gas here at the end, and Davidson just made a couple of more shots down the stretch and win this game 64-59. The Wildcats will play St. Joseph's, and Loyola's season comes to an end, but certainly not without a fight. When many probably thought this team would end the season with a whimper, they won 2 of the final 3 regular season games, win the game yesterday down by 15 points.